We are live, y'all. Once again, it's all it is hay in the barn on a Wednesday. Y'all get ready. We about to boy, we got too much to talk about tonight. The hay is in the barn. Y'all get ready, man. We about to wake up, coach.
I'm here. I'm up.
Cause
Wide
we
awake.
got the hay. We putting the hay in the barn tonight, coach.
I like it.
The hay is going in the barn. Cool, let's go and get this thing rolling. Oh, I know everybody been waiting on this one. Y'all, we dropping the super set, the super plus the 77 tonight. Y'all, it's about to go down. Y'all get ready. Oh, my bad. I'll be hitting wrong, but the super plus the 77. Tell you. Y'all share. Tell you, we gonna drop the top 10. Uh, we dropping the top 10 tonight? Or we just gonna go over the top 10? I think we just gonna go over the top 10 tonight. Let me see, did I put it in? I think I put it in either. No, that's the Super 77. Hey, y'all see it? Hey, it's coming. Y'all better get everybody on here. Boy, look at here. Y'all better get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. We are getting ready.
Hey,
Y'all get
hey, hey,
ready.
hey,
It
hey,
about to
hey,
go
hey,
down, y'all.
hey,
Y'all
hey,
get
hey, hey,
ready.
hey, 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 hey.
Hut, hut. Make sure y'all share it. Let's talk about the closed practice at Viger. It wasn't closed to me.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, 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 hey.
Hut. Tell you. Boy, we about to drop it in a minute, y'all. We about to drop it like it's hot. Y'all get ready, man. We about to get the intro rolling.
On the
What
outside
today is,
looking
Coach? It's
in.
Wednesday.
Hey, in the barn.
Hey, it's in the bar. Y'all get ready,
Hey, in the
man.
barn. It is time for the Icon Sports Southeast News Football 365 show. We are getting ready to ride to Spanish Fort, Pritchard, Sims, Sarah Land, Theodore, Gulf Shore, Demopolis, Ozark, Greenfield, Evergreen, Andalusia, and surrounding areas. Y'all get ready. It's time to let it all out. The Icon Sport right now.
It is Hey in the Barn on a Wednesday show. Telling you. Hey in the Barn. Who we got on with us?
Check in, drop them emojis, drop them mascots.
Tell you. Man, come on. Boy, the hay is in the barn. Y'all get ready.
Coach,
Tell you.
I trust all the rankings.
Tell you. Y'all, all we try to do was let y'all know what we're gonna have. Uh
We tried to put some witch hazel on it, but some of y'all wanted alcohol.
Tell you.
So some of y'all about to get that alcohol in moments tonight here on the show.
Here, Chris. Jaguars. Boy, they got a date with BC Rain, y'all. I'm telling you, Cole, we going through our schedule tonight. We going through the full slate of games that's
Yes,
scheduled tonight. Telling you, we going through all of it tonight.
all aboard.
Telling you. Y'all, we got one of the top teams in the country. in our region. Uh, tell you, y'all gonna find out who they are. Couple of top teams in the country. Tell you, man, we getting the order back. The order is back on this show. I'm telling you,
Order in the court.
it is back. Tell you, it is back, coach. It's back.
Yeah, I can't wait to highlight some of these good matchups, man. August 22nd got a whole lot of games going that a lot of people gonna be tuned in to. It's a lot
Tell
of
you,
pride games that day, and they getting them games out the way to go get that study time in.
I'm about to delete some of these schedules too. A
Go ahead.
lot of stuff I'm about to clear out.
Well, we don't need them no more.
Tell you, I need all the room I can get.
Oh, that was for just coach talk,
Tell you, we're gonna be putting up weekly schedules.
right?
We ain't gonna need all these schedules. Tell you, I'm getting rid of all of them. Don't ask for no schedule. I'm getting rid of all of them, Cole. I'll fix
Go
that.
ahead,
Cole, I'll fix that.
man. It was a great time having study time today, going over them damn rankings, man. I mean,
Tell you,
it was mind boggling to know, like, damn, man, you had to sit back and ask yourself, like, do I really know football for real?
tell you.
Like, damn, did we not tell the people that this what it was gonna look like?
What you got going, Jeff? Can you hear Jeff, Cole?
No, I can't hear Jeff.
Yeah, I'm here, Coach.
I hear him now.
Yep. Y'all hear me now?
Oh yeah.
All
I'm
good, man.
getting
I'm
rid
glad
of
to be here.
every schedule we got on this show, Cole. Tell you, if it ain't the game, it ain't the next game. Y'all gonna have to tell us about it. I ain't putting nothing on the screen no more. So we are cleaning this show up. We're gonna be just like the other people. People know how to act when they go over there. Why not Williamson checking in? Telling you. And it was a great day today though, man. With the pregame show, I'm telling you. Oof. Man, that's a lot of stuff, y'all. A lot of stuff we don't be knowing about that y'all we find out about. Flag football, BC rain, September the 6th.
What the hell?
Yeah, flag
What you?
football.
Oh, you?
Girls say,
Oh, the girls flag football. Okay.
tell you, man, we waiting on people to come on, y'all. We gonna wait tonight. We got too much important stuff to get out to be, okay, do that again. We ain't doing it. I'm letting you know. This ain't the replay. I'm sick of stupid.
Yeah, I got some commentary on that today too, Fry. On everything.
My
I
thing
got.
is this: if they say don't wear jeans,
Come
don't wear
on.
jeans.
Well, now we didn't kill it then. We didn't kill it. That's it. Don't wear the damn jeans. And I'm gonna just go ahead and knock it out the park since you go ahead and bust open the can. Look, Mobile County is trying to take back a hold of their schools. They trying to get control back in their schools. And one of the ways they're going to do that is by making sure that your kids ain't coming to school to have no damn fashion show because it's a problem in this city and the adults got it. And they trying to make sure the future kids, that the kids right now that are the future adults, that they don't have that same sickness and illness that our current adults have in Mobile. And I'm signing off on that.
Hey,
You say what a uniform policy got to do with that? It got every cussing word to do with it. And if you can't understand that, then you part of the problem.
exactly. It's simple. It's simple. The folks say wear slacks, wear slacks. And code this. A lot of the pants, the reason why a lot of the teachers done got moved around.
Exactly.
Good, they said this. Man, they said that. Come on, y'all. It's too
Bobby
much
sent the
inside on the outside.
Viger sent if Viger sent a lot of kids home, it's because they meant what they said by following the uniform policy. You can't go to work without your name tag.
I help them send them home. I give them a ride if they need to get there. I call an Uber.
Right.
Tell them to come take them home. Get off the campus if you ain't in compliance. You are there to learn. How can you you's a failing school. And you come to school still trying to make it a fashion show? No, you part of the problem. Out the door you go. Go home
Coach,
and change and come back and see us.
Coach, these folk buying elementary school kids Chanel sneakers, Coach.
Coach, come on, Coach. Telling you. I'm glad Viga ain't. Y'all, Viga is a white school, and we gonna stay one.
But
We
guess
ain't got
what?
time for your shenanigans.
But get
I'm
what?
telling you.
Mr. Woods wasn't playing that noise up the road either.
So why? Look, because certified don't mean nothing. That's the problem. They let their home girls, people they go out to drink with, and all that know their inside business. That's why they got rid of them.
Right. That's what go on at the school is confidential business, and
Exactly.
it ain't made for the street committee.
I'm telling you, child safety is paramount. And if anybody telling you what's going on inside the school, they are breaching the doggone school security.
And get what? I ain't gonna name the clubs that they be at, but you know the two that they be at. You got the ones that be at the one in downtown Mobile, and you got the ones that be at the one in downtown Pritchard. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly. Nobody got time for that no more. You already on the felon list. Viking lost kids to Theodore and everything. I bet you the teachers at Theodore ain't telling the school business.
And
Telling you.
since we talking about school business, since we talking about failing school, I'm gonna say this, and you know I don't back no police up. I don't advocate for no police, but District Attorney Keith Blackwood, he got a fan in me, but because he was celebrating about the successes of his truancy program. Now, for everybody that want to be mad about him being strict on truancy, you don't even realize he trying to help your schools get off the failing list.
Telling you. Hillcrest you. Hill. I'm glad Miss Buchanan getting rid of all those. I almost called them what they was. I'm glad she getting rid of them. And I stand side by side. You don't want to upset my homeboys. I can promise you that. I can promise you that, Coach. Telling
What's
you.
up,
We
45?
shoot, boy, we stand behind them. We stand behind Buchanan. And if y'all can't stand that they disciplining the kids, you part of the problem. Take them off Viger Road and enroll them somewhere else so they can drop out somewhere else. Tell them, take them off our roll if you ain't coming to school. Tell you, we don't need you on the roll at Viger. Tell you, I don't blame her. Don't let them in from day one.
You
Now
got to,
they won't count against your number.
you got right.
Soon as you let them in, guess what's gonna happen? That's when they count against your number.
She's setting the standard, man. It's a policy that we used to use a
Go
long
to
time ago.
Excel if you want to do all that.
They
Tell you,
ain't gonna tolerate that shit over there.
telling you, tell you. You ain't got to go to Viger no more. Go to Excel. Go over there. Go get in the GED program or something. Do not go to Viger. Y'all killing us with attendance because they've been letting y'all come and then y'all do whatever y'all want to do the rest of the year. Nah, you ain't coming. I don't blame them.
Y'all share the lie, man. Share the lie. Get these numbers up. We ain't asking y'all to give us $5.99. Share the lie.
Tell you. Go to Excel. Tell you. No, Quint. No, Quint. They got a school down here called Excel. No,
ACCEL.
ACCEL. Not Excel up there, Coach. Tell you. Tell you for real. Order is in the court. I'm telling you. I told y'all that last night. Y'all thought I was lying. Telling you. Order all the way around that Viger.
The assistant principal of the dean. Who's the dean of discipline at Viger?
Coach McKenzie. Coach McKenzie locked the gate today. Coach McKenzie locked the gate at Viger today.
That's beautiful.
Tell you.
Decency and order. We getting back to what the black community was built off of.
Coach, here go the
Decency and
thing,
order.
Coach. Here go the thing. Here go the
Y'all,
thing.
what's up?
And you know, my thing is this, and everybody gonna complain, but when if you went to Viger under Langley, Smith, Wheaton, and all them folks, y'all know them folks had order. Y'all know them folks had order. Come on. Y'all know them people had order. For real.
Coach Cat Williams said he won't look at everybody while we talking about this.
Okay, Williams said he got something to say.
Yeah.
Tell you.
There was a lot of y'all looking like that when y'all got them phone calls this morning that you had to come pick your turn up.
Coach. That's how they would look.
What you mean? What the cussing words you mean?
Tell you, Coach. Coach, we can't even drop the Super 77 because we dealing with school business on the first day of school.
Well, we might as well get it at the front door so it won't get in the living room.
Tell you. Tell you. Tell you, Mr. Langley definitely did. Exactly. And y'all, I'm telling you, man, we enjoyed being on the inside of Viger. It was Club Viger. Mr. Langley was man, every principal Viger had was live. Them folk was live. But you had to come with your shirt tail tucked in, and you had to have on a belt. And if they say back then you had to wear green pants. Shoot, they letting y'all wear khakis. Wake up, Roger. Telling you, them folks ain't cut no corners. Oh, we gonna let Keisha's daughter come. Man, ain't nobody think about Keisha. Man, she better go home and get on her slacks. Wolfpack checking in. Y'all, we gonna talk about the top 10. We gonna talk about it. We ain't putting it on the screen. Not tonight. We got bigger fish to fry tonight. We got to talk about week 1 schedule. Yeah, it's some matchups I didn't even know, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, it was some matchup. I'm looking at it. They play them?
Mm-hmm.
Coach, did you know Enterprise play Andalusia?
That's the first thing I'm looking at on the list right now as you speak on it.
Coach, did you know Enterprise play Andalusia? The first game? Y'all, Enterprise, y'all gonna find out about Enterprise later on. But Enterprise, one of the top teams in the country. We love that school. I'm telling you. It had fun. Man, we had so much fun at Viger. Man, shoot. That's all she trying to do. Man, let me go get that video.
Hey, Coach, and that Mountain Brook and Demopolis, something to look at. I didn't know was coming up first week, too.
Man, I ain't know, man. I ain't know they played Mount Brook the first week, man. I'm so mad. Man, we've been sitting here on one game the whole year.
Not no more.
Telling you, we ain't sitting on nothing. If you get in the comments and you stay on one game, we gonna block your ass. And I don't care who it is. Telling you. Coach, I didn't even know Georgiana played Greenville on a Thursday.
Yikes.
Coach, I didn't even know, Coach.
You ain't know T.R. Miller played Real Town either.
Coach, Hillcrest played BC Ring. And Hillcrest.
St. Michael
we could be right in Brooks Memorial Stadium. Coach, them folks do it up at Hillcrest. They do it up there, Coach, for the games.
Well,
best game day environment you gonna ever go to.
Well, Coach, if I tell you a duck could pull a truck, hook him up.
Tell you, man. Everybody running to the internet like y'all run the schools. That's the problem. It's a breach of security right there. If anything, I would have called the damn state troopers to come up there.
Could you clear them off the premises?
Telling you. Tell you. But yeah, Coach. Coach Ford, what you got going on, man?
He still here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. He walked off. You know how we do.
Oh yeah. Roger, we gotta get you back on the show, Roger. I don't know where you been. I'll tell you.
I talked to Coach one day early in the summer, in early July. You know, he'll probably reach out to you and get up with you.
Okay. I'm telling you, I'm so lost. I'm loud with you, Roger. Hold on, Cole. Let me go get this video. Oh man, I ain't know that, Roger. Cole, I'm finna run out and get this video. I think I put it in your did I Cole, did I send you the video
The
of the first
video of
day of
what?
school pep rally?
No, you did not.
Oh Lord. I gotta
I
go
know when
transfer.
I know when I
Cole,
woke
I
up
gotta
from my.
transfer.
It's
I
all good.
transfer it over.
I just know when I woke up from my first nap this morning, and I saw that on my timeline, I couldn't believe what I had seen.
Cole, I'm telling you, man. And they worried about the
So
school, but the kid is so crump. I ain't thinking about no man. Come on,
shut your cussing word self up.
tell you, leave them folks alone.
Let them
Leave
folks
them
do their
children
job.
alone.
Let them. Hey, somebody gonna get on the comment and say, "I'm so sick of Mobile County public school system. They need to let these kids be kids." Well, I almost had a stroke.
That's
What
the
you talking
problem,
about?
Cole.
Let these kids be kids.
Man, them kid had on $1,400 shoes, Cole.
They being grown.
Cole,
That
they
ain't
had
being.
Cole, they had pockets full of money, Cole.
That couldn't have went down back when I was in school.
Tell you, Cole.
Cause they
It
would
went
have
down
got
today, Cole.
they would have got
Cole, you
caught
had,
one of
Cole, I saw an eighth grader. An eighth grader. Man, man. But y'all be breaching all the security. But y'all, this what Viger looked like this morning.
Colt.
See what
Colt.
Cat Williams do.
Colt. Colt. The video I seen, Colt. They marched. It showed them marching from the band room to that spot right there. It showed them playing fight for the green and white. I was like, man, I want to go be a kid again, so I could redo high school and re-enroll to school and go to Vigo.
Somebody made a post and stated
Man, I
her
seen
son
that
five
shit.
hundred dollars was stole at school.
Guess what?
Yeah,
Good for they cussing word.
tell you.
Lesson learned.
See, here go the thing, Coach. Coach, people don't understand the makeup of a school. You got the haves and the have-nots. And most of the have-nots be like, I can't stand them up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So now you around here flashing your money and the have-nots know that they mama really ain't got it like that. They gonna get you.
But get what? Get what up, coach? They probably did. It probably wasn't even that, coach. It probably wasn't even that. The little old pants they be wearing, the pockets ain't big as nothing. That money could have easily fell out when he sat in the desk. And now you know once that money hit the floor, that's everybody money. Especially if you ain't see it hit the floor.
Tell you. Cole, read the comment code. Not only Mobile is everywhere. I see kids wearing
I mean,
$1,200
I saw that.
shoes and $800 jeans.
Yeah, stupid. It's just stupid. And then y'all, this why y'all wanted Mobile to drop the uniform policy, so y'all could send y'all kids to school with. And now, Coach, now
Cole,
that I think, Coach, hold on, Coach. Now that I think about it, now I understand why some of these mamas were talking about they struggling trying to get their kid uniform or they weren't prepared because they keeping up with the rat race.
Cole, Cole. The kids in Baldwin County get to wear whatever they want to wear. They ain't wearing it, and they rich.
Man, well, we know how that go
Y'all,
down.
y'all, the kids in Baldwin County, folks got way more money than y'all broke asses, and y'all over here trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Them kids coming to school wearing Mossy Oak and Coast Life.
Man, them folks ain't wearing no damn uniforms. They ain't think about none of that shit. They invest in their money.
Them children
And
trade.
they making A's.
Them
Ain't no
children
damn
trading.
B's. The
Hey, them
folks
children
making
trading
A's.
crypto, man. They on their phone doing crypto moves and stuff in the
Man,
morning.
come on, man. Don't make no sense. I tell you, man, we about to get ready to it's bad. It's bad, y'all. I tell you. It is bad. I'm telling you, let me hold $100. I'm telling you.
Sure.
Man, these folks, man, they ain't got their priorities in line. It's almost like all the parents was in special ed. For real, Cole. It's like all of them ain't never had no money in their life. And now they the only generation with the money and they just spending it. Ain't leaving no legacy, nothing. Don't even own the house that they live in half from. Y'all owning mean you ain't got no mortgage. That what owning mean. Paying on it, you don't own it. Telling you, telling you. Man, $200 book bags. I can't do it.
I was blessed that my mama got me that $55 Jansport.
Cole, here go the thing, Cole. They got $200 book bags and ain't got nothing in it.
Ain't got not a thing in it.
Ain't got no paper. Ain't got no pen. Don't even know how to do the work. My baby make A's and B's because they know how to cheat.
It's a fashion statement. It's a popularity contest. And that's why our generations are effed up now because it started with us, coach. It started with us, brother.
Come on, Cole.
It started with us. It started with us in high schools. We was able to start working and make money during school. Lead, you know what I'm saying? We were coming to schools, buying our own Jordans, buying our own cell phones, buying our own polo. But then get what? We became grown and started making these churn. And these is the folks that I went to school with. These are the folks that you went to school with, Coach.
Man, it's crazy, y'all. I'm telling you. Some of y'all think it's cute. Some of y'all think it's cute. Go on, get your bail money ready. Telling you. Get your bail money ready. Telling you. But some of this stuff don't even make no sense.
Never thought I'd see such a day.
And Cole, they think it's cute, Cole. It's cute. It's so cute.
But it's
Tell
not.
you, man.
None of it.
Great day to be in this region.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go out and go in your inbox and grab them Super 77 kids.
Name brand clothes and shoes, but no school supply. Cole, we inside the 30-minute mark. What interstate are we on at this moment?
We on 51
We
County
need some
Road
more.
51.
We need some more shares.
Oh yeah, y'all need to share it.
We need some
Or
more
we ain't
shares.
dropping nothing. Matter of fact, Cole, we'll shut the show down tonight.
You ain't hurt my feeling.
Tell you, we'll talk. We'll put the Super 77 out another day. Tell you. Spanning Four got better yesterday, Q. They got better yesterday. We said that on the show last night. I gave the hint. Tell you. Code 4, you ain't said nothing all night, man. What you got going?
You talking to me, Coach?
Yeah.
Hey,
What you
my
got
bad.
going?
Oh, it's good now. I'm hands free. My daughter was telling me about her day at school, so I
Okay.
put myself on mute. Did that real quick, and now I'm ready to go.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. All schools in Baldwin County don't have uniforms, including elementary. Tell you.
Wow,
No
Now that,
uniforms in Baldwin County.
that
now that we
sucks.
got the uniforms out the way, let's get them shares up, y'all. Come on now. We need that love. We need that support.
Tell you.
That's the only way y'all can really truly support us by sharing.
Tell you.
And
No,
That's right.
that's not a hard ask.
actually, it's a couple ways they can help.
Well, you know, Coach. I
You
mean,
know,
yeah.
for real.
I mean, you can go dive deep on that one. That's true.
Tell you, we got to share it. Everybody want the news that come from it, but we can't even get a share from you. We ain't got no more schedules. All the schedules are gone, deleted. I deleted all the schedules. We ain't put no more schedules on the screen. No more. Coach, I'm finna go out and grab this Super 77 list.
All good. Appreciate your pet way. You know, it's a lot.
Oh, there's a lot of them things I gotta put on here.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I know. I know you said we're gonna go over the top 10, Coach. But when you say go over it, what you mean go over it? Because I mean, if you try to save for walk through Thursday, I understand. But no, we putting the hay in the barn tonight, man. It's time to put the hay in the barn.
I thought I had I thought I had did it, but evidently I didn't save it or something.
It's all good. Think I might take me a ride up to the bluff tomorrow. I ain't been up 43 in a while to that candy shack. Go get me a nice treat. Welcome in, John Ray. Nothing like some good old Wednesday Bible study. You probably in the male chorus too, ain't you? Yeah, man, we quiet right now. We just waiting on these records to come back right now because we talking about Super 77. I mean, we can carry on topics about this school stuff until the end, but right now, until that come, we ain't really got nothing to talk about besides them preseason top tens and that Super 77. So we just waiting on the content to come on over. Coach had a little slip up. He ain't put it up there on time today, so that's why he stepped out. Jeff, man, what's going on, man? Welcome back to hear you on the show, man.
Pretty good, man. Just nothing much. Just like I said, was talking to my kids earlier about their day, and excited to be on the show.
Yeah, man. I hope they had a great first day. I hope all the kids had a great first day. Really do.
Yeah, I got one going back tomorrow for first day, but I got one that's already started. So
Okay. What's up, Sam?
Yeah, Coach, I'm back.
All right.
Let me start downloading this. Boy, it's a bunch of damn kids. God, it's a bunch of great kids too. Bunch of great
yeah, that's
kids.
right.
Bunch of great kids. Man, we got some great kids. Bunch of great kids. Uh-oh. My bad.
What happened, Coach?
I've been around and hit it.
I wish you ain't put the wrong stuff up, Coach. Man.
We here.
Y'all don't like that dead air, huh?
Let Coach go for a moment.
Let me see. They in the comments. It's a real football school. Jackson 42, Saraland 38. Coaches, do y'all think they got the predictions right for 1A today? Me personally, I don't. We'll talk about that. We definitely gonna talk about that. You know, y'all know we still inside the first hour right now, y'all. So we got a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a short time to get there.
Love it.
So we gonna get there. Trust me, y'all. Please believe me. We gonna get there. And we're gonna talk about a lot, man. We're gonna talk about a lot. Oh Lord. We talk about a lot of nationally ranked people today and programs, man. It's just a lot, man. That's what's up. I'm glad y'all got praise teams. That's what's happening. KT, you back yet?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
We
hear
can
you
hear
now.
you, Coach.
Coach, I'm up here getting everything in order, Coach. I'm
Okay,
trying
we
to.
just wanted to make sure. I thought I heard you, but then I ain't know if I heard you because I couldn't see that big old helmet up there. It must be one of them double XLs right there.
Oh yeah.
One of them custom helmets that they had to ship in straight from the warehouse.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Man, we got some outstanding kids. I want everybody to understand that.
Ooh, Lord, yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Outstanding kids.
What's up, cuz? Talk to me.
I'm missing one. I'm a sneak peek, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the one I need.
You ain't sneak peek me.
I'm a sneak peek you real quick, Coach.
Hey now. Hey now. Team with the most points.
I had to sneak peek that one in there. Hold on, I'm going to go back. I'm going to sneak peek again. Hold on.
Go ahead, sneak peek. Okay.
Okay, I need that one. Okay, that's the one I need. That's the one that didn't come out right. Hold on, let's see. Oh, there it is. There you go. There goes 74. Look, when these thing got them numbers on it. There goes 74.
Coach, are we gonna talk about some of the teams from our area that's ranked nationally today?
Oh yeah, we gonna do that.
Okay.
See, cool. Matter of fact, Cole, we gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we gonna have the first part of the Super 77 on the screen when we come back, y'all.
That's right.
You are watching Icon Sports Southeast, the home of the Super 77. Icon Sports Southeast, the right school matters. We started Pritchard and Viger High School, the school that Spirit built. Here's the fight song. Cole, we are back.
Yeah, back, baby.
We are back here live, y'all. The 2024-2025 Iconic Super Plus
Plus
77.
77.
It's a plus, y'all. We got 82 kids on this list. And y'all, they from everywhere. Almost all our schools, all our top schools are represented. They didn't get all of them on there, but y'all, that's where the dog pound gonna kick in. We gonna be dog pounding kids all year. Y'all see who at the top. y'all see him. Y'all
QB1.
see
QB1.
him. Hey, the number one player. One of them.
QB1.
QB1. I'm telling you, definitely the top quarterback down here that get to throw the ball. I'm gonna throw that part in there. That gets to throw the ball. It's a lot of top quarterbacks, but this one right here get to throw the ball a lot. And y'all, we about to hit that list off and running. There they go.
Yes, Lord.
KJ Lacey, Landon Duckworth from Jackson, Gunnar Rivers from St. Michael Catholic, Damian Gatson. And in those pictures, y'all see the next two on here. You see, hold on, I skipped my bad.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little peekaboo. They do it all the time on the major networks.
Tell you. Matter of fact, we are moving to 71. Here we go. Got Colin Wilson, Will Abrams, all those kids over there. Hold on, I think this is out of order. There it is. My bad, y'all.
Okay.
I hit the wrong one. Dalen
Okay.
Evans, Sammy Dunn from Viger, and Gage Davis from Florella. Florella has one of the top quarterbacks in the country over there. Gage Davis, Coach Ford. That's one of Coach Ford boy. Talk a little bit about Gage, Coach. Coach still here?
Yeah, I'm here, Coach. Where we at?
We on Gage Davis.
Golly, man, you talk about top 2027 QBs right here. I mean, that's big time to make the list like that.
Then y'all, we
But
rolling right into the running
he's
back.
worth it, definitely. Keep your eyes on him. Go see a game in Florella this year whenever they play somebody you're close to.
Boy, that region is loaded. Y'all, that region over there is loaded in 1A. I'm telling you. Then we got the running backs, Sante McWilliams from Saraland, Alvin Henderson from Elba, Keyshawn Rouser from Demopolis, PJ Brown from Mobile Christian, EJ Crowell, Jackson, Carlos Green Pants, Benjamin from Viger. Then, y'all, here we go. 2025 running back Colin Wilson, Gulf Shores, Will Abrams, St. Paul's, and Sawyer Wilson from Spanish Fort. Then here come the wide receivers. We got Derek Smith from Southside Selma. Hold on. Let me scroll up. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I'm out of order. Then we got Carson C.D. Gill from Saraland. We got Brody Jones from St. Michael Catholic. We got Dylan Alford from Saraland. Eric Smith, the 6'6" receiver from up at Southside Selma. Then you got Ty Mims and Tucker Tomlinson over there as well. Then we moving on down. Hold on. Go ahead, Coach.
No, I said, oh, yeah.
Then we got Deshaun Spencer from Saraland. Saraland got 3 receivers over here, y'all. Then we got Big Red Chapman from up at Jackson. And the big tight end, Miles Uter from over there at Bayside, y'all. 6'6", tight end, receiver. Y'all, he does it all. Then, y'all, we moving on down the list. You got Micah Dubose from over at Theodore. Then we got the USC commit, Corday Smith. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, my bad. We jumped out of line again. Hold on. What the other lineman at? Did I skip him? Trying to stay in line, but it looked like we're gonna have to go out of line. Hold on. No, they got more linemen than that. Am I missing a list? Like I'm missing one, Cole. Hold on, y'all. I thought I had it in order. Shit, all out of order. I'm missing a list, Cole. Oh, here we go. There they go. Bo Cagle from over at Mobile Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Big Michael Bowens Jr. from W.S. Neal, the 6'6", 300-pound offensive lineman. Then we got Kiki Bivens from Washington County. Then we got the man of the hour, big number 56, Nylan Williams from up there at Jackson. Then you got Alex Mullins, the Georgia State commit from up there at Demopolis. Then you got the big man, the big 6'6", 300-pound left tackle for Daphne, Javel Fredericks. Then you got the center for my dad Viger, Titarius Tucker. Then we got the move-in, Rylan Alexander, the former Georgia high school player, now down at Gulf Shores. Then we got big Eric Williams from over at Williamson, and then big Robert McMillan from over there at Williamson. I'm gonna have to find that list because we all out of order. No, I pushed the shit out of. I pushed it out of order. I think I did.
It's okay.
Then we got Antonio Gibbs from over at LaFleur. I pushed it out of order. Then we got on the defensive line, we got the edge man, Anthony Tank Jones from St. Paul's. Then we got the man of the hour, Antonio Big Tony Coleman. And then we got the man, the wild man from Daphne, Caleb Graham. Then we got the Spanish foot, brand new football player, Trent Sellers. Y'all see, you know the thing, Coach. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. See, they think we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But Trent Sellers over there. Then we got another edge rusher, Jabarius Chicken Gare from Viger. Then we got Devin Wissett on the other side of that D-line over at Viger. Then we got Chase Howard from my dad Blunt High School. Then we got the Mobile Christian transfer, Trey Matthews down at Theodore. Then you got the big man of the hour, big Reggie Mosley from down there at Alma Bryant. Then you got the other edge, Caden Atkins from Elba. I'm telling you, boy, it benefits playing with one of the top running backs in the country. Y'all, this kid is a Georgia State commit as well. Linebackers, it's 13 of them too, Coach. We got Miles Johnson from T.R. Miller. We got Ellis McGaskin from down there at Williamson. Then, y'all, we got Bishop Burkhalter. Spanish Fort is loaded. I can tell you that. Spanish Fort is loaded. Then we got Ricky the Train Nichols. We got Cantonio Kelly, the Mobile Christian transfer and Viger. Then we got Yusuf Clark from down at Williamson. Then we got the Tootle boy, Shadarius Tootle from that Cottage Hill. Then we got Jermichael Garrett from Gulf Shores. Then from Viger, y'all, we got E.J. Gales from Viger. Then we got the linebacker from Mary G. Montgomery, Devin Petway. Then we got another Spanish Fort kid, Isaiah Bowie from the Sandland transfer over there at Spanish Fort. Then we got Quintarius Robinson from our dad Baker and Keontae Petway from Williamson. Boy, the list, this thing rolling now. Now we got Dylan Williams, the University of Missouri commit, coming in, Coach. I'm telling you, man, that kid there is outstanding. Then we got the Juice Man from Jackson. He said, I'm shutting everything down. Juice Gordon. Then we got the Arkansas commit, Taj Overton, coming in. Then we got Jermaine McCree from over at Williamson. Then we got Kevin Buster Malone from my dad Viger. Then we got the Mr. 9-Vote himself from my dad Matty T. Blunt, Lazag Johnson. Then we got Kobe Johnson from Baldwin County. Then we got J.J. Jayton Bush from my dad Theodore. Then, y'all, we moving on out to Baker. Then we got Donovan Hudson, the North Alabama commit, out there at Baker. Y'all, we got the man of the hour, LD Moore. Ladarius Moore from BC Rain to Troy commit. Then y'all, we got Mr. Hardward Jones. LeWardrick Hardward Jones from Saraland. Then y'all, we moving on down to the athletes now. We moving on to the athletes. We got Mr. Baker himself, Jawan Springs from my dad Baker. Oh, he on the list. Then
Uh-oh.
we got the athletes.
My
Eli
goodness.
Owens from Citronelle. Then we got the Birdman, Cyber from
Ooh.
Citronelle. Then we
Ooh.
got Mr. Barlow, JT Barlow, Hillcrest out of Evergreen. Then we got Mr. Florella. Mr. Florella, Ray Sean Coleman. I'm telling you, man, this list loaded. Then
Coach, you
we
got
got
me
the
pumped.
man of the hour out there at Mary G. The quarterback, DB, whatever the hell he need to play. Shundell Harris out there. Then we got Nehemiah Hickson, Nemo. They gonna find out who Nemo is this year, coach. Over at Spanish Foot. Then you got Edwin E.J. King from Spanish Foot. Spanish Foot done took over the Super 77. Then we got the kickers. Cameron Little from over there at Spanish Foot. And the last man on the list, we got Drew Ginsburg from St. Paul's. Woo! Boy, I tell you. Coach, that go to Super 5 right there, coach. That go to super players right there, coach. You got KJ Lacey, Big Tony Coleman, Michael Dubose, you got Derek Smith, and you got Anthony Tank Jones. Those are our super players. And y'all, those 5 players could have blocked some of those kids from being on the Super 77, but Coach Hollis decided that we gonna have super players from now on. So y'all, we went that route. That's how we ended up with 82 players. And man, I'm telling you, I'm tired.
I was gonna tell you, man, get you a sip of that goddamn on alkaline water, man. And bounce
Boy,
back, man.
boy, I tell you.
Hey, coach. I ain't want to break your stride, man. It's a couple of comments you might want to go back and check, so we can get some clarity going on. We are only human and we're less than perfect, so we want to be able to correct that.
What happened?
Just go back and look at the comments. You'll see it.
To the ball now.
No, above that, Akil, London, and Q.
We'll play back of my son play running back. Well, they got him listed as an athlete, so he can go either way.
We'll just go back and add him to the athlete section.
Yeah, he can go to the athlete. But the college coach got him as what about the kid from Erie? KTE in here. Did I miss his name? Oh, you talking about the quarterback? The quarterback? Yeah, he on here. Dalen Edmonds. He on here.
Oh yeah, it's
We
gonna be some
told
high
everybody to
football here.
share. Let me see if I can see if I can put some of the names at the bottom. Let them roll a little bit. Tell you, man, we could have had 15 super players. Cause when you sit there and look at it, you got Tudor Boy, you got EJ, you got Landon, you got Gunner River. Man, all them kids could have been super players as well.
Like to address to topic that right there and to address all the questions that I'm starting to see right there, we could say that very same thing about like what about so and so? Why aren't they super? And the thing is, guys, we got over 200 football teams in the state of Alabama. Guys, and your average team got no less than 30, 40, 35, 40 players on it. It's a lot of kids to pick from to only have 82 spots.
And y'all, we had a lot of transfers. Y'all, the transfers really, y'all, we could have been put the list out, but we'd have had the wrong schools. just like Trent Sellers at Spanish Fort. Y'all, that's why we couldn't put it out until we put it out today. But I missed the quarterback running back list. Can you repost it? Tell you,
That'd be more like a postseason job right there, John Ray.
you know.
That's a postseason job there. Cause right now we don't know what no coach got. Everybody just got done playing poker for 3 months.
Tell you, it is what it is, y'all.
He
What
got
a lot of people don't understand, we might can put them at that, but that ain't where the college coaches put them.
man. We ain't even on that type of time, Crosby.
Yeah. Well, how you leave number 6 off? I heard you want him on the bench anyway. Who was that? A lot of time and work go into the list. Oh yeah, a lot of time. Uh, have you seen our linebacker list? We got
Man,
13 kids on that list. Y'all, there's some kids. I can go to every school.
linebackers take up over 10% of the list.
Yeah, linebacker. You got 13 linebackers. Let's see if I got that breakdown list. It's a breakdown. What a breakdown list is. Here it is. Yeah, that's where it broke down at.
Black, we got you. We understand that part right there, but we talking about how these national boards have these young men ranked and what they have them listed and positioned as. We're only following the national scale and the national agenda. We're not going off. This ain't what we think. This ain't what we like.
Yeah,
These
yeah,
are
just ain't out. No.
no. We
I
we
wish we
you
could. I wish we
man.
could. I wish we could.
So when we looking at the national board and
There
we
it is
see
right
a
there,
kid
Coach.
from you see a kid from your area, how can he not go on your super
How
list?
about this? I feel sorry for Jacoby Snow. Y'all, Jacoby Snow, one of the top offensive linemen in the country. Y'all, he's an athlete and lineman up at Cincinnati. That's who I feel sorry for because they didn't know what school he was going to until today. You know,
And that's one thing we was telling y'all earlier in the off season about, like, if you got these offers, don't be waiting around like you just that man.
you
You
know.
need
My
you
thing
need
is this, y'all. It's a lot of kids. Man, it was over 300 kids, y'all, that they looked at.
you can see our
So
full list on the Icon Sports Southeast website.
yeah. Matter of fact, if you're a subscriber, look in your email. You should have it because it got published at 8 o'clock while we was getting it together. Uh, it got published.
Yeah, all good, cuz I know you understand. You smart.
But yeah, I'm telling you, man, we blessed to have 48 nationally ranked kids on this list. 48. And
48.
I know what kid Chris talking about now, Jaquan Stewart. Jaquan Stewart got hurt last season. So that kind of hurt him, you know. Yeah, we know him, but y'all don't understand. This ain't the homeboy network. And that don't mean he won't be a dog pound kid. I keep telling y'all, it's gonna be a lot of good dog pound kids that's about to be put out in the next couple weeks. We had to get this list out so we can put the dog pound kids up. And y'all, That's what we really known for down here. Helping kids springboard their recruitment. And y'all the dog pound kids just as good as the other kids. That's on this list. It's really an extension.
Man, I can't tell you how many scouting pages done followed me on that Twitter, man. I'm so glad I went over there with it. Um, that's what it's all about, man. When we share the story of a kid from this region, somebody else seeing that, and now they can take it up on their own time to just click a link, press a button, just tap. They just tapping the screen and just at the ease can see a kid from our region, just like that, man. So it's a great time in our region, the region with the best football players in the world.
Chris, I can promise you this. When we go down that team list in a minute, I can promise you this. He gonna be one of the names that everybody gonna be knowing about. Y'all, we about to go through the schedule. Uh,
Coach, 48 of the Super 77 is
yeah,
nationally
coach.
ranked.
Coach, they national rank, coach. Coach, we are blessed, y'all. When we say we got the best football players in the world, we mean that.
I'm just
And,
glad one of them at my
and
alma
y'all,
mater.
my thing is this: Spanish Fort got about 19 kids. When you sit there and look at it,
I'm just
y'all, I'm
glad.
telling you, man.
I know y'all got a couple over there at Viger, but I'm just glad we got one over here in Tomerville. We got one. We doing something right. So, a change has been made. So, that and so when we talk about a school like that finally showing up to the party, that ain't no different than us coaching the whole football team and saying we want our weakest link to even be competitive because you represent the region. So even if our schools that won't win a championship ever, or a school that may only win one championship in school history, for those schools, we need those schools to be competitive because they still represent this beautiful region. And we could just look at 5A Region 1, how we have been marked out and left out of that list. Like, those are the schools that need to be catching up and coming on and being competitive. Your BC Range, your Williamsons, your LaFleurs, they need to be going to the third, fourth rounds into the championships in order for this region to finally start getting some respect. It
Think
can't
about
just
this,
be.
though, Coach. Think about this, Coach. Williamson got D-Mark over there playing in since the seventh grade. So for him, we got so many young players, and even we got some 2025s
Mm-hmm.
that could have easily made this list.
Mm-hmm. We got
And
coach.
we extended the list.
Coach,
Cause
we got some 27s, coach.
oh man, I ain't gonna even talk about that, Coach.
That like we
Coach,
left some 27s off.
yeah, Coach. Yeah, Coach. Coach, it's some 20, Coach, it's some 26s too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got left on. And my thing is this, y'all, it's a lot that go into this stuff. Y'all don't know who y'all coaches submitted to. Some of y'all coaches didn't even submit y'all kids. I'm gonna say that again. Some of the coaches didn't even submit kids. If we went off the number of kids that got submitted, y'all, it'll be a lot of these kids wouldn't have made it. But you can't fault when the coaches at Spanish Fort and the people at Spanish Fort submit their kids in, y'all. When we told y'all we had a deadline so we can get it to our college coaches committee, that don't mean your kid not a prospect. That just mean your kid, they done identified who they heavily recruiting. And y'all, we got a lot of those kids that's already committed. So that's gonna open the doors when we start doing the dog pounds. They know these the next up kids. You know? Yeah, Williamson had quite a few too. I'm telling you, man. EJ King, man, I'm telling you. When I say y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, they got him listed as an athlete. Oh, you talking about the ticker? I ain't even looked at the ticker. I forgot I ain't hit that. Hold on, y'all. Let me keep it moving. It's some more kids, y'all. There's a lot of kids on there. Lots of kids. Lots. It's a lot of kids. And y'all, See, this the thing too. This is the thing too. Jeff, you still here?
Oh yeah, coach. I'm right here. I'm reading the ticker.
Me, me and Jeff, y'all, man, we do showcases, man. And Jeff, I know you saw at least 10 or 12 kids at the showcases. That's the next kids up. The Jalen Scotts, the Carter Davises. Man, you can just start naming some of the kids, coach, that came to the showcases. That's gonna surpass some other kids who think that they like that.
Yeah.
You know, and y'all, they compete at a high level. It's not like it's a low level showcase. It's a high level showcase.
Man, I can't get over this list right here. Over half of the seniors are nationally ranked, half of the juniors are nationally ranked, and all of the sophomores are nationally ranked.
Cole, you gotta realize, Cole, it's still Aiden Schamberger. It's still Juju Bonner over there at Spanish Fort. Come
Mm-hmm.
on now. Them kids should have been on here too.
Mm-hmm.
When you sit here and think about it, them
Mm-hmm.
kids should have been on here too. So, and then y'all, it's some more kids at Gulf Shores. Y'all, Gulf Shores got about 7 more kids that if we would have known that they was enrolled. School don't start down there until tomorrow. So y'all, if we would have known that them kids had enrolled, they would have knocked some of these people off.
Yeah. That's like you were talking about at the showcase. Probably ever pound for pound anybody we ever saw run the 40 with coaches that have been coaching over 20 and 30 years on that given day. Carter Davis probably ran the fastest 40 I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Maybe a couple more grown
Oh,
men
think about this though, though.
ran fast.
Jaden Smith.
Yeah,
Jaden Smith, the kid out there at Mary G.
yeah. I used to coach
Y'all, he
Jaden
got
Smith.
2 Division One offers.
Yeah, one of the hardest workers.
Man, come on, y'all. Y'all. We can go down the list. A name, Shamar Welch. Another kid out there at Mary G. Man, Mary G got about 7, 8 more kids that should have been on here. So a lot of this stuff is not directly in our hands. We just get it in our hands and be like, ooh. So if Will Abrams is listed as running back, that's what he's projected to be. He might not be the running back this year, but he's projected to be a running back. So it ain't my fault. Y'all, I'm gonna keep rolling it at the
Let's
bottom.
see. I can't wait to see the linebackers.
Oh man, so many of them, man. God dog. Man, we got
I ain't,
linebacker you down
I
here,
ain't
man.
seen my boy's name yet, but I'm sure he made it for like the umpteenth time ever.
Oh, all of them on there, man. Them kids on there.
And I'm sure there's a defensive end possibly for sure from BC Rain too.
Come on, I keep moving the damn thing up. Come on.
It keeps going back to like 6.
Let's
I
see.
ain't seen any linebackers yet. Oh well, there's your time. Look at yourself on the screen. Williamson. My gosh, people talking about their defense. My gosh, their offensive lines.
Look, Cole Cook got he got 3 of the top linemen down here, y'all.
Yeah, I think
He an offensive line guy.
maybe he's in the right place for sure.
Exactly.
Blessing in disguise. Ooh, that Talib Graham, man. I can't wait to watch him
Think
this year.
about
He
this,
looked
y'all.
good.
Daphne quarterback was a
Trent
rising
Sellers.
4-star quarterback last year, Malone.
Yeah.
If y'all, he would have knocked out some people.
Chicken, man. Phenom right there. Devin Wissett. Yep, both of them. Phenoms. Chase Howard.
Man, just a
Trey
lot of kids,
Matthews.
man.
Interior lineman right there. Warren Sapp of high school right now. Reggie Mosley, Alma Bryant. There you go, Alma Bryant. That's what I'm talking about.
Telling you. Elmer Bryant. Then the kid from Elba,
Elba, Caden Atkins.
Georgia State commit.
There we go.
Then you
Miles
got Miles
Johnson,
Johnson,
T.R.
the
Miller,
Florida commit.
Ellis
Ellis
McGaskin.
McGaskin, Bishop Burkhalter. Man, it's
There's my boy Ricky the Train Nichols.
tell you.
Was that like 3 or 4 years in a row for that guy?
Antonio Scoop Kelly. He would have been at Mobile
Yep.
Christian.
Yep.
You know.
Been playing since the Baby Wolves days.
Oh yeah.
Yusuf Simba Clark.
Shadarius Tootle.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you. Y'all, these are not the number ranking. They just this how many kids that was in that group. That they was counting the numbers of the kids that was in the group. They not in no order. So don't think they number 10 and all that. That's not their number ranking. We don't do number rankings. We'll never do a number ranking. Never. This is not the order that they're in. I can promise y'all that. This is not the order. Because Keontae Petway, he one of the top linebackers in the country. And he the last one that they put on the list. So just like I say, this is not the number, does not illustrate what number they are. It's telling us how many of that position. That's all that was. That might have confused some people too. But it is what it is. I know it's a great time to be here. I'm about to put the other DBs on here in a minute. Look like we got them all on here. He come Kobe Johnson, yep, and then we're gonna pick up with JJ Bush next. Y'all, this is not the number that they're ranked. I don't want nobody to get oh, you number 9. No. It ain't no number ranking.
Yeah.
It's just how many of them we got.
That's right.
Tell you. I'm telling you, Hardward Jones, he went down to Mississippi State, y'all, and turned some heads. It got a lot of people watching him this year. So from Saraland. So just like I say, man, a lot of these kids, Jawan Springs, another kid, worked his way in. Eli Owens worked his way in. Cyber worked his way in. JT Barlow, been like that up in Hillcrest Evergreen. BC Rain don't know his name. Rayshawn Coleman, another kid. Y'all, he like the mayor of Florella. Then you got Shondell Harris, quarterback, DB, whatever he want to be. Then you got Nemo run back kicks, everything. Then you got EJ King, another kid that would nail your ass to the cross on defense and run you over on offense. So then you got the kickers. Y'all, this is the first time we ever had 2 nationally ranked kickers. At the same time. Yes.
A little older, and I'm not taking anything away from EJ Crowell, but talk about EJ King, he's been doing it for a long time. You know what I mean? Kind of like a EJ Crowell. I mean, maybe if he was younger and bursting on the scene like he did when he was in 8th and 9th grade, he'd be getting some of those accolades right now. So
well, you got to realize his 8th grade year, we did a broadcast, and everybody found out who he was. Season? Yeah.
Right. Against St. Paul's, right?
Yep. And then against BC Rain that year. He had a good game against BC Rain. Tell you, man. It's just a lot of kids, man.
Yep.
I know everybody be wanting their kids on here. Don't ever think it's personal. Anything dealing with sports and me is never personal. Right. It's all a business. All the business. And see, here go the thing, coaches. A lot of people not used to people being professional. So when people are being professional, they don't know how to take that. You know.
Oh yeah, I can agree on that all day.
Yeah. So when you hadn't been around professional type people, then you don't understand how they operate. So it looks different. Or you might think they cutthroat and they trying to hurt kids, but at the same time, they just in that position to help kids.
And
You
coach,
know,
with that being said, I'm reading Mr. Willie Dixon Jr.'s comment. He said it's getting closer to time to prove it on the field, and I think it's time to talk about how the nation has ranked our region.
yeah. Tell you, man. Oh man, when we come back, y'all, boy, we about to reveal one of the top teams first, and then we gonna show all of the other ones after we come back, y'all. Y'all have been watching Icon Sport, y'all. We gonna let this roll at the bottom all the way through. Uh, but y'all, you been watching Icon Sport Southeast, the home of the Super 77. Here we go, y'all.
It's been a great run. I got 2 hours of sleep last night. I can't wait to eat and fall asleep on the bus. But I enjoy this. I going to the school. This going with me. Okay.
Y'all get ready for an Icon Sport exclusive coming at you right now.
Woo! Coach, I'm gonna let you take over on this one, Coach. Coach on here. Sailing comes in. Wake up, Coach Hollis.
I'm here. I don't know what happened. The bug hit me.
Y'all, and everything with me has a motive. That's why I say a lot of people not used to people being professional. Because y'all, it took everything out of me not to unveil all this stuff that we know in the media, because they were trying to get out the top 10 for the Alabama sports writers. That's why we picked today to do the Super 77 the same day that they did the Alabama sports writers. And y'all gonna see for your own self why all this stuff happens at the same time. Saraland ranked number 41 in the country.
There are 50 states.
Number 3 in the state of Alabama.
Over
Number
280
1.
teams.
Number 1 in 6A.
Over 100
And
teams.
number 1 in Mobile.
Over too many teams.
So, we don't want people. Yeah, we local. We can't go against the national, or we'll never have any more teams get ranked. That's the part that I don't think a lot of people understand how this stuff works. That's why I told y'all last night and been telling y'all it's going to be a major upset if you beat them. Not saying they unbeatable, but it will be a major upset. That means they're going to probably get knocked down in the poll, and the other team probably move up some. And for the people that think the team that gonna beat them gonna move up, it ain't gonna be that team, y'all. Y'all gonna see that in a minute. It ain't gonna be that team. If Sandland get knocked off, it won't be Jackson moving up. So it just be that, they'll be just lost the game. So this is why, y'all, we got to understand how this stuff works. Because we're gonna have more and more nationally ranked teams. Because we got more and more great players. So y'all, they're rewarding us for having a dominant team like Saraland, but for us to sit here and just pick at the barrel, and y'all, they the top dog. They the number 1 team in Mobile until somebody beat them. That's why I say let the people beat them. Then you can say, man, I told y'all them 4-1. Yeah, you can say it then, but y'all sitting up here talking about this and that is total disrespect for the team that done brought real notoriety to our region. Ain't nobody else, I'm talking about ain't nobody even close. Ain't another team close
It's not.
down here, but one more team, and y'all gonna see who that team is.
Yes, Lord. And we've been telling y'all who it was all along.
You know. And coach, are you ready for the next graphic?
I am.
Okay. We gonna roll it to the next graphic.
Ain't no sitting and prolonging. They know what's up. We know what's up, and they know what's up. The world do too.
Hold on, let me make sure I ain't delete. Oh, there it is.
National news. This is national news. Don't y'all believe everything come on CNN?
Hold on, Cole, let me drop it in here. I ain't drop it. Here it is right here. I don't know how I didn't add it. Here we go, y'all. We go to the next poll. The Alabama Sports Writers has released its preseason high school rankings for each classification. The top team in 7A is Central of Phoenix City. The defending champs are also highly ranked. Is also the highest ranked Alabama team in the high school football America 300 preseason national rankings,
Yes.
powered by NFL Play Football.
Yep.
The Red Devils are ranked number 21 in the high school football America 300, and y'all, it's only 8 teams. The 8 teams are Central Phoenix City at 23, Thompson at 42, Saraland at 46, Clay Chalkville at 48, Hewitt Trustville at 141, Auburn at 233, Gulf Shores at 260, and Enterprise at 283. So y'all, these are the teams. Nah, Q, you ain't gonna say that. These are people that's bringing real notoriety. This is why we got 48 kids nationally ranked. You ain't got to like the rankings, but we gonna respect the rankings. We gonna respect the rankings on this show.
2 out of the 8 teams are from this region.
Yeah,
If you paid attention in math class, you break 2 out of 8 down to 1/4. 1 out of 4 is a quarter. 25% of that list is right here.
yeah. You got three Birmingham schools though. Got 3
That's
Birmingham schools.
that's
We got
heavy.
2. You got 2 East Alabama schools. Well, 3 East Alabama schools, but they not from the same city.
Right.
So, y'all, we the only area besides the Birmingham schools to have these national ranked teams. But tell you, man, when we come back, Coach, we gonna keep the show moving, Coach. We gonna talk about the week 1 matchups.
Let's go.
Week 1 matchups. Tell you, that's what we gonna be talking about when we come back.
And we're gonna count them off in order.
Oh yeah, we'll be right back. It is time for the Icon Sports Southeast News Football 365 show. We are getting ready to ride to Spanish Fort, Pritchard, Sims, Sarah Land, Theodore, Gulf Shore, Demopolis, Ozark, Greenfield, Evergreen, Andalusia, and surrounding areas. Y'all get ready. It's time to let it all out. The Icon Sport right now. It is, cause we about to get the week by week. It is. Let me get my other phone so I can see these games
Let me get my
a bit better.
bifocals here.
Tell you.
We're starting off over at the Hope.
Tell you. Fairhope and Spanish Fort on
Cole,
a Thursday night.
Cole, didn't Fairhope make that list?
Fairhope made the 1,000 team list
Yeah.
of high schools.
Okay.
Yeah, Fairhope made the 1,000 team list.
Well, it's 50
Spanish
states.
Fort made that list. We had 36 teams from the state of Alabama, and Spanish Fort made it. Gulf Shores. It was quite a few teams on that list. St. Paul's, I think, made it. Y'all, it was no 5A or below team.
Nope.
No 5A or below teams on that list.
So that go back to what I was preaching about 5A got to get it together.
Yeah. It's crazy now. I'm telling you now. I'm gonna get this junk in order in a minute. It's all out of order. Hold on. It is what it is, y'all. Tell you, man. We got some emails coming in. If you wanna view the whole list, you can go on Icon Sports Southeast, and it shouldn't be hard to find. I would rather subscribe and get it sent to me, so you won't have to find it. That's why we told everybody to subscribe. All the people who subscribe, look in your emails, and you should have an email talking about that list. What we on? That's offensive line. Okay, get it back on track. Move this down here. Tell you, Coach. Coach, you got your list for the week one matchups.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at it. I ain't even got to go out. I'm looking at it on the screen. It looked pretty good to me over
Okay.
here. Pretty good. I can make out pretty much everybody.
All right, here we go. Let me
Coach
grab
Ford,
my.
you still there? You ain't sleep, is it?
No, man, I'm just letting y'all talk. I'm just kind of just taking it all in.
Okay.
I'm getting to be the pawpaw of the show, man. I apologize for that a
So,
little bit, but I'm just
no,
glad to be
you
I'm glad to be a part of it, man.
know, we all fall asleep sometimes, so I just check it.
No, but no, I'm not falling asleep or nothing.
Okay.
I'm just letting y'all have y'all's time to talk and just kind of chiming in here and there. And I think I'm glad to be here, and I'll comment when I can. But compared to times past, I think I've become the showcase coach and commentator, or talking about skills and attributes or something like that. I just think y'all know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
Nothing wrong with that, brother.
Coach, you got the first game I'm looking at August 22nd, Spanish Fort.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody talking about this Spanish Fort team. They get to play
Oh
their
yeah.
rivals. And y'all, it's gonna be foreign for Fairhope. And it's gonna be foreign for the transfers as well for Spanish Fort. So whoever adjusts well in that game probably gonna win.
And
Uh,
what have we seen the last couple of years? Yeah, Fairhope a lot
yeah,
better. You know,
Fairhope play the role of
especially when they
spoiler
play at
for
home.
Found that girl that show up at your wedding, boy. You know she about to go off.
Hey, she might ruin the wedding if you know what I
I'm
mean.
telling
Hey,
you.
next thing you know, they find the groom and the that chick, and it's the wedding crasher. You know what I mean?
Telling you. And
Golly,
then,
I
that's a
gotta laugh
coming
at
out
that.
party. My thing is this: Spanish Fort just win by one. Don't be trying to get no style points with kids that y'all trying to adjust. The camaraderie of the team is, that's gonna be something to see. How they gel together. Uh, you know, Spanish Fort has done well in the past. With kids, gel together, and you just had Sterling Dixon over there last year. He transferred over there, so it transfer you. It was a person. It'll be Spanish Fort, Gulf Shores, and Theodore right now. If you want to say that for the schools that's getting transfers, I just want to see how the kids adjust. That's why I've been trying to keep it down. But we gonna go through the schedules. A lot of teams been hiding. You ain't gonna be able to hide tonight, cause we gonna call your damn school out tonight, especially if you playing in week 1. We gonna keep it moving. Clark County and Flomaton. Boy, you talk man, you talking about a game that might be over by 9 o'clock. Oh my God. Boy, Clark County ain't they gonna run the ball, and I know Flomaton, talk a little bit about Flomaton, coach. I know you got some experience coaching against them. Coach Ford, talk a little bit about Flomaton.
Doug Vickery and the crew, man. Uh, I remember coaching at Mobile Christian for Ronnie Cottrell in 2018, and we won the region, but and we beat Flomaton 19-16 for homecoming. Knew they were an athletic bunch. They end up beating Piedmont for the state championship game.
Yeah.
So
That's
do not
why,
ever sleep on a Flomaton team.
coach, don't ever sleep on anybody. Because see, a lot of people think, oh yeah, we'll beat them, but if somebody knock you off in the playoffs, you can't beat them.
Yeah. And that
So
goes back to that in any given Friday night, any given day, any given night.
telling you, man,
It's high
that be the
school
thing.
football. Don't sleep on
That be the
nobody.
thing that a lot of people don't understand about this stuff, man. It's man, telling you,
I mean, I think that's why you can't sleep on the Jacksons and the Spanish Forts and you know what I mean? And really them having like one of those where Ryan Williams, down 10-0 at Daphne that first game, then all of a sudden he gets shot out of a cannon and then it's an
yeah,
undefeated season. I mean, like, just never say never, baby. One
yeah.
play at a time, one game at a time.
I tell you, man. Georgiana playing Greenville. That's gonna be interesting. That's a rival game. I know it's 1A and 5A. It's still a rival game for those people up there. You can't tell them no different. They gonna pack out whatever stadium they playing in. I can promise you that. For that game, I think it's in Greenville, but that's gonna be interesting to see the new coach at Greenville and Coach Bess. Over there at Georgiana, two great coaches. Uh, Man, that's gonna be an old town rivalry game. Should we talk about Viger Blunt? That's a rivalry game right there. Big time rivalry. And they gonna eat together, and they gonna try to knock each other heads off when they get out there on the field. But man, it's gonna be interesting to see. T.R. Miller playing in Montgomery in the Champions Classic, whatever they call it up there. They taking on Real-Town, a good Real-Town team. That's gonna be an interesting matchup. North against South type uh rivalry. I think they done played several times in the history. We found out today T.R. Miller is 121st in the nation in wins, total win. T.R. Miller is one of the winningest programs. It is the winningest program in Alabama, and one of the winningest programs in the entire country. So don't know what to expect in that game. Then y'all, we moving to the Friday night games. Next game on the list, Saraland versus Jackson. Nationally ranked Saraland now. One of the top teams in the country. Jackson is a worthy opponent. Just like you say, Coach, any given Friday. What's your thoughts on that, Coach? I know you remember the first time we ever seen Landon Duckworth, and then now he in prime time now. Talk a little bit about that, Coach.
Yeah, he was working out there at Macintosh, and let's see who all was out there. Coach AJ Johnson was working him out. I was working him out. You were working him out, and he was throwing to guys like Kel Young, the only two-time winner and destroying history, and some other guys out there, and man, I tell you, for a kid that size at that age, was probably one of the best we ever saw, especially throwing the deep ball on the fade and the back shoulder, skinny
Okay.
post corner. He already had it then, so we were looking at a top QB in the country for his graduating class, no doubt.
I can tell you this, man. It's gonna be interesting. Uh, and we ain't gonna stay on this. We ain't gonna stay on this game long. This game almost ruined the show, so we gonna hit it. Cole Hollis, you got anything on it?
No.
Okay. So Coach, we gonna keep it moving. We gonna talk about Williamson taking on Booker T. Washington.
Of
Williamson
Pensacola.
has the question mark.
Is
Go ahead,
that the
Coach.
one from? Is that the one of Pensacola or?
Pensacola, Booker T.
All
Washington.
right. All right.
Booker T. Washington out of Florida. They get to come to land on a Friday night and take on Williamson. They have added more transfers to Booker T. Washington. Florida, y'all, they just had a kid this morning leave Booker T. Washington went to Tate. And then they gained about 10 more kids. After that one kid left. So, y'all, Florida is what we going to be this time next year. Florida is what we going to be this time next year. It's going to be a lot of shuffling. And all I can say is all the winning teams gonna be the ones. That's all I can say. All the winning teams, they gonna benefit, and just like y'all see now, a lot of people complaining, but they ain't winning. So it ain't gonna
You
really,
said the rich. You said the rich is gonna get richer and the poor gonna get poorer.
oh yeah, the rich are gonna get richer. Williamson, AJ Dinkins, another quarterback, but they wanted to wait. Hopefully he can make that down pound, and this time next year he'll be part of that Super 7-7. Had a great spring game. And then y'all they added a great running back transfer from Blunt, Todrick Withers. I'm telling you, that kid is special. Uh, that's gonna be very interesting to see uh how he does down there with Ellis McGaskin and some of those other top players. Man, Williamson is loaded as well. They got a bunch of Super 7-7 players, and man, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, man, that's one of the teams I won't want to play. Uh, a lot of teams hoping that they don't get it rolling. Cause y'all, if they get it rolling, it's gonna be hard to stop. One thing about a train, cause when it gets started, it's hard. It's hard to stop. Then y'all, we got Theodore and Baker. Coach, you got anything to say about that Williamson game? Coaches?
Mm, um. No. Not too much. You know. I mean, I can expound on it just a little bit. Um. We talk about. I was over pushing these chips down, bro. My bad. But we talk about how they got a lot of linemen on the Super 77, and they got some big guys up front. They got an offensive line coach and Cook. We go back to media day when Coleman's talking about Cook has come and took a little bit of pressure off his back now with the offense, and they sharing things and sharing ideas, and now it's like you got two head coaches on the offensive side of the ball, and now well, basically not on the offensive side of the ball, but on the whole team. I mean, and now it gives him more time to actually go make sure defense is good, and Cook can actually manage that front, and pretty much Williamson gonna always have athletes in that backfield, no matter what side of the ball is on. We know that that's historical. That ain't gonna change. Um, and I just think that Williamson might be able to come out with a good thing, and if they do get that steam rolling with a win against Booker T, like you say, it's gonna be tough to slow them down.
Cole, man, you was talking about the freshman sensation, Ace Davis, but they
Yeah,
got a kid over there named Fred.
yeah,
Fred is a certified dog. Him and
yeah.
Ace Davis. I want to see how they incorporate those younger players into the game plan. How do they put the ball in? Man, they got so many people that they got to put the ball in their hands that sometimes, man, that cause controversy. So I want to see how they put the ball in the playmakers' hands and so forth. Coach Ford, what you got on Williamson?
Oh, they got a load of talent over there. I mean, their depth chart and rosters just filled with ones, twos, threes at certain positions. You never know what kid could go in and all of a sudden become Willie Beeman or whatnot, for the team at different positions. So, uh, especially after watching that spring game at Davidson, because, Davidson is such a large, smart school with loads of football history of the past. I think Williamson's going to be a lot like maybe even a Jackson, where they're maybe the way Jackson was kind of last year, this year, but might be able to do what Jackson's supposed to do this year, where they are this year. But a lot of people may just be sleeping on Williamson. But I mean, if you watch that spring game, if they're clicking on all cylinders, I mean, I wouldn't count them out for anything this year.
Oh yeah, y'all. We got the next game. Another team that got a bunch of transfers. Coach, matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to Williamson. They got to transfer Jalen Scott. They came over and got offers. So just like I say, man, they got plenty of weapons. They're gonna have to figure it out. You know, this season, it's a make or break season for them. With the abundance of talent and y'all now they got an offensive line that can block like that, man, it's gonna be hard to beat them folks. And then you got D-Mark on defense on the defensive line. And then, I know they're gonna develop some more kids. So I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be interesting to see. And y'all, they got a stable of linebackers just like Viger do. So at the end of the day, you know, that's gonna be interesting to see, within itself. Theodore and Baker. Oh, another one of the transfer use. Theodore. Baker, uh Baker, a team that nobody know about right now. Baker has always had a history of having undersized linemen, short linemen. They don't be undersized, they just be short. But I want to see what coach, first year coach Warren Johnson can do with that defensive line that Theodore done put together. That's
Yeah.
gonna be interesting. You got Trey Matthews, one of the top tacklers. Coach, the crazy ironic part about Mobile Christian team last year, the leading tacklers left. You got the kid at Viger, and now you got Trey Matthews over there at Theodore, and Coach Norvell, one of your best D line coaches, probably down here. So man, they gonna be real dogs. Man, he probably had them on a leash when they come out there. For the game, man, they're gonna be like some damn rock wallers or something.
Yeah.
Going on the field. So, what's y'all take on Theodore
Well,
and
you
Baker?
know, with so I'll talk about both here since they're both in our region. Theodore, you know, only thing my take with them been a there's been a lot of chatter around that program all off season, and They just gonna really have to like put up or shut up. I remember a lot of people was talking about trying to say that, they wanted to talk the championship or bust thing and mention that to Viger when they get McKenzie back. So, for all those people that want to carry that verbiage out there, apply that same knowledge to Theodore. It's championship or bust, in my opinion, because of all the hype and all the transfers and the noise that's going around. I'm not talking down or anything. This is just where I'm coming from with it. And with Baker, the question was asked earlier, about 2, 3 weeks ago on this show. Somebody asked us who did we think was the dark horse of this region. Might be Baker, because don't nobody know what they got going on. Nobody knows what it looks like, and we know that that coach comes from a great program. That coach knows football. That coach can motivate kids. We saw what they just did, how he got all those dads involved to show you that Mobile Public Schools has dads involved too. So it's something going on out there at Baker, man, and y'all got to stay focused on them. They got a real movement of energy going on out there. So that's gonna be a great game. And I ain't calling who winning right now.
Coach, y'all keep going. Talking about Baker. Coach Ford.
Yeah, well, I don't. I'm gonna go back to Theodore real quick. Same
Yeah, both
thing.
of them. Yeah, yeah. Talk about both of them.
I'll keep it short and sweet. But you know, and I'm not saying. I mean, these kids did this on their own. I mean, a lot of them grew up from around there or whatnot. I mean, and they already kind of look like a Georgia with the uniform. So I mean, but and home with C.J. Mosley, so many other great players that have played college football. LaMichael P. Ryan used to coach that kid a long time ago. But I mean, Jamie Mosley, you speak on so many others, but I mean, Theodore's their roster. I mean, it may be the most blessed with. You got J.J. Bush, another kid. I mean, they're loaded, man. It's another Theodore year full of Division I football recruits. So they could. They could be like a Jackson or a Williamson, where people there's great expectations, and with great expectations come, you know, a lot of times great results. So we'll just have to wait and see. But a lot of great kids on that team have an opportunity to go very far in the playoffs. A lot of kids are going to get offers. I mean, on National Signing Day, big time offers that are going to be legit, not just the offers. They've already got those, and more kids will keep getting offers from that team. So Theodore may have the most talent on a roster than maybe anybody. And then Baker, uh, seems like Baker, some of the kids that have come up from that middle school program at Causey, and now they're seniors, and maybe they were juniors and seventh graders when they were having tough times with Sims, or when Josh Flowers wasn't on the team anymore, and now MGM, but now it's their time and they're seniors. So I think this could be, talent wise, roster wise, one of the best talent rosters Baker's ever had. So it's just, what are you going to do with it? You got to take it one game at a time, one play at a time, or one play at a time, one game at a time. But do they have the potential and the roster to, really, hopefully get into those playoffs? Yes, I believe they do. They could go probably. I don't know about a one seed, but I mean they have the potential for it. But anywhere from a 2 to a 4 seed and just get in. Yes, I believe and think so. And they're going to have a lot of kids sign on signing day this year, at least a couple.
And coach, I want to piggyback on something you said when you was talking about Theodore, about them having all the blessed talent and stuff, having a lot with the expectation being there. That just goes back to the old parable and the old saying, to whom much is given, much is required. And
Mm-hmm.
so, it'll be anything less than people, especially their fan base, to expect a championship run. Not saying they win that championship, but make a championship run.
That's right. I agree, Coach.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Theodore and Baker. Shoot, man. What's the next game we got on that, coach?
We got old W.P. Davis.
Oh yeah, y'all go ahead and talk about the sheriff and Indian over there, at Davidson.
Why
I'll be
you
right
can't?
back.
Why you can't talk about it? Oh man, Coach Ford, you want to take the first jab on this game right here? I mean, I'm not excited at all about this game, but this game has to be played. This game
Where
is
we at? Pace at
Murphy
MGM.
versus no Murphy versus Davidson.
Oof. Uh, excuse me. I mean, and this is every game for Murphy somehow or another. I mean, at least one touchdown, at least one pick, at least anywhere from 7 to 10 tackles. I expect Ben Jackson to be all over the field for
Yeah,
Murphy,
yeah.
and a couple other comrades as well on that team that have been stepping up and working hard the last couple of years. That maybe we won't. I mean, everybody kind of knows a little bit about Ben. Uh, you're kind of dumb if you don't. But there's other kids on that team, so it's like if you try to take away something he's doing, that he's got at least two teammates that can step it up and make something happen too. So
Well, they would definitely have to step it up.
yeah,
They
exactly. They
they would
definitely have the
have to.
potential to, but they got to show up and show out and be clutch.
I'm gonna tell
Um,
y'all this about Davidson. Davidson got a lot of transfers, y'all.
Uh
okay
huh.
Not
then.
transfers. A lot of kids went back to Davidson.
Okay,
Okay.
good because they're
Nazir
gonna need
Campbell.
it.
Look, Nazir Campbell for Blunt. Uh, he had receiving for Davidson,
Okay.
and
Because
he
I'm gonna
might
be
have a
honest.
coming out party against Murphy.
I mean,
I know Ben Jackson over there at Murphy. Great kid, but I'm telling you, he can't be everywhere. And Nazir can run the
exactly.
ball. I'm sure Davidson got a package for him to be the man over there. And man, they got a pretty good quarterback.
Not
He spoke well down there at media day,
Mm-hmm.
and
and y'all, he called his own plays.
oh
Quarterback at
wow.
Davidson. Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
I mean, a lot of trust there, a lot of maturity to be able to do something like that. A lot of high football IQ. A lot of pre-snap read there, and a lot of trust in your QB. So, got to be a real cerebral, smart kid. But Davidson's just going to have to step it up from that spring game because if Williamson plays like that all year long, man, I mean, Williamson's going to be a lot better than people think. I mean, if they play like that, they're at least going to be a 2 seed, and that's at least.
So
I'm gonna tell
Sam,
you. Go ahead.
so so want to go back to that. Is Williamson really that good, or is Davidson not that good? And my question also is, we talk about Ben Jackson having those other guys around. I got out there, to the boy and Q. We were out there at UMS right for the OTAs they had out there, and Murphy had a showing, and like you say, Ben Jackson was really that only stand up guy out there who probably is like the best athlete on that team, like you say. He got two people that gonna have to step up and be paramount. I mean, Murphy showed some signs of improvement from last year, but I mean, I really can't judge that until I see them in full contact, full service, 60-minute play, well, 48-minute play. And the Davidson deal, I understand that they got that quarterback that can call plays and stuff. Uh, but how do they bounce back from really not having it together in the spring like that?
Right, and you know, just if you watch the film, I mean, it's just in the or the highlights, which were some pretty long, the elaborated highlights, like we're looking at YouTube type highlights. But I mean, nobody's ever seen Williamson in the last several years. Maybe even since Jamarcus Russell put up that many points in whether it be a spring game or not. They were clicking on all cylinders on offense,
Right.
especially
And
the
they had a
passing
lot of
game.
trust in their quarterback.
Man,
And and,
they
and,
and I,
and that's before the O line coach gets there.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, the protection's going to get better. The O line IQ is going to get better. The fundamentals. You can just go on and on. But
Well, yeah.
If that's who we see, Williamson, at their best, clicking on all cylinders. Watch out, man, because it's like the air raid at Texas Tech with Mike Leach when they beat Texas.
Oh yeah.
Coach, next game we got Hillcrest and BC Rain.
Woo! Cole, I just got
Yeah.
excited. Cole, it gonna be some hitting, and Jeff done been up the Hillcrest. These the kids that was at that same showcase when Ryan Williams, KJ, CD, and all them had they coming out. Jackson Roberts, all them had they coming out parties up there. But y'all, these were the nemesis to those kids. They made them come out. And Hillcrest Evergreen. Don't be surprised if these people be looking at that blue or red map this year. JT Barlow I'm talking about he gonna be probably one of the all-time greatest players to ever come through Hillcrest. Basketball wise, he helped the basketball team win state. And man, I'm telling you, man, that's a big springboard for Coach Nard up there, and he's from Evergreen. So, that's gonna be real interesting. And man, it's gonna be some people at this game. And boy, that band gonna be paying ball and parlay. Boy, they gonna ball and parlay on you up there if they can. And man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be interesting. Then you got Ricky the Train Nichols and more. And more is another kid that probably could have made the Super 77. I'm telling you, that kid was close too. So I'm telling you, he gonna have a chip on his shoulder. He gonna take it out on them. Oh, I ain't make it. Okay, I'm gonna show you. He one of them. I'm gonna show you kids, and he already committed to Troy. So I'm telling you, man, it's very interesting with a lot of this stuff. Um, what y'all take on BC Ryan or Hillcrest or both?
I'm just the biggest thing is I'm not worried about either one of the defenses. I know what both of them are capable of, but and especially BC Rain, and not taking anything away from Hillcrest Evergreen, and that they may have a great passing game. And how good is the DB play going to be from on the deep ball or something, or on backside, after a pump fake or something real quick from Hillcrest, but they're going to have to score some points. BC Rain is. Maybe they were just kind of being bland and vanilla in the spring game, but I just
BC Ryan was missing a starting center.
okay.
And a matter
That
of
can
fact,
hurt
they
you.
were missing 3 linemen.
Yeah.
BC Wright was missing 3 of their starters on the offensive line for the spring.
Yes, sir.
So that's gonna be interesting to see. But
And BC Rain did show us that they can move the ball in the air this year. So that's going to be big for them to catch some defenses slipping.
well, I can tell you this: they better hope Chris Abrams' drain nephew don't get loose. The Deuce. If the Deuce go wild, BC Rain, y'all, it's gonna be a long season for a lot of people. Y'all, that's one of them 9th grade kids. Y'all, I'm telling you, this kid is a phenom. I'm talking about basketball and football. He giving everybody the business. I'm telling you. And he come from that pedigree of dogs. You know what I'm saying? He ain't scared of y'all. That's why I love kids like this, coach. They come in and make immediate impacts. And I'm telling you, him and a couple more kids that we're gonna talk about later, they coming in to make right now impacts. Right now. So, man, I'm telling you, that's going to be interesting to see, what he does in that game. All I know is this. Deuce had been playing basketball all summer. The first play that he went in the game, he scored. That's all I got to say. I got the video to prove it. The first play that kid went in the 7-on-7 game, he scored. And he had just came back from one of the top basketball tournaments in the country. So I'm telling you, this kid is for real. I'm telling you, for real, for real. But anything else y'all got on that? Y'all, we can move to the next game. I see. I put that one on here twice, coach. Let's move to Pace in Mary G. Montgomery.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll just say this starting off. I don't know enough about Pace. Gonna have to watch some more film. Traditional program, you better watch out. But at the same time, MGM has athletes. You know, quarterback kid, he's a phenom. They got a lot more out there. Wide receiver play. Linebacker, defense, but you know they did lose a lot of seniors. So people always act like those shoes can be filled by the next talented kid, but are those next talented kids as good as the seniors? And some people ain't gonna come around, but you know, kind of like an AJ Mix at Viger. I mean, really, you know, they come around every 20 to 30 years. So you know, or like a Brennan May Jordan, and that makes a difference in some of these big games. And you can't really replace those kids. So I mean, saying you're going to replace a Jared Hollins or James Bolton, you know, that's
Yeah.
once in a lifetime type of people there. But you know, uh, this year's talent may not be as good as last year's senior talent across the board. So maybe those kids don't have to do as much against the competition.
My
Well, I tell,
impression. Go ahead, coach. Go
well, I
ahead,
tell
coach.
you, we learned something about pace today.
Yeah, I'm good.
We learned that pace is not one of those, top high ranking national teams that we thought they may have been. And
Yeah.
so now, with them not being on that ranking, it kind of like puts you in question. Can Mayor G. Montgomery match them hat for hat and bring that back to Mobile?
Yeah. It gonna be a major upset if Pace beat Mary G. Montgomery.
If Mayor G beat Pace or if Pace beat Mayor G?
If Mary G beat if Pace beats Mary G, it's gonna be a major upset.
Okay.
From the rankings that I've seen, but Pace strength of schedule hurt them. See, in Florida, they penalize you when you don't play the big dogs. Strength of schedule and your match prep ranking determine if you make the playoffs down there. And Pace missed it. They were 8-2 last year, but Mary G definitely gonna help them, and Pace gonna help Mary G as well if they can get the win. So that's gonna be interesting to see, in that game. Escambia County and American Christian. I don't know. I'm Alabama Christian. I don't know too much about Alabama Christian. I just know if Escambia wants to make the playoffs, they need to beat them. You know, if you want to make the playoffs, last year they started off fast. There was a horse that ran fast but couldn't run long. Hopefully this year the horse can make it. Can pace it out a little bit and make it. Y'all got anything on them?
No, I don't have nothing, coach. I ain't even gonna sit there and try.
I can tell y'all this: the next matchup, Enterprise and Andalusia,
Big
Super
game.
Bowl,
Big game.
Super Bowl,
The big game.
Super Bowl. Enterprise, one of the top teams in the country, but here go another lower level team, coach. They
Right.
can get another major upset.
Yeah, Andalusia is kind of like a UMS or St. Paul's. You can't ever count them out of anything. So, but Enterprise, I mean, you know, and the way they played Saraland tight in parts of the game in the spring, you know, coached by Ben Blackman. I couldn't be a betting man on that game. It could go either way. That's a
That's Super
50-50
Bowl,
type
man.
game.
It's a
So,
Super Bowl
so
for
yeah,
them.
in that area, that's the Super Bowl. Yeah.
It won't be y'all. It won't be a seat left in Bulldog Stadium. I can promise y'all that. And y'all, that's one of the best venues, y'all, that you can ever see up there. We ain't ignore you, Gabriel, about the Hoover. We just talked about that last night. Y'all, we gonna stay on task. Uh, Coach, y'all got anything? Coach, you got anything on that game? Coach Hollis?
Um, Enterprise
Yeah,
and
and a loser.
Andalusia. You know, I just want to see who win. Team with the most points at the end of the game. Uh, that's the team that's gonna win that one right there. I ain't got nothing to say about them. I would like to kind of like between that game and BC Rain game, I would like to go to one of those.
I'm telling you, man, we might can go do both. We can swing the Andaluge, catch the first half, and catch BC Rain and Hillcrest the second half on the way back.
Hmm.
Okay, we got to go through Evergreen to get there.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Who we got next? Foley and Baldwin County.
Gonna be a good
Foley,
one.
Coach Scott is 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 in attrition. So what attrition means in 7A, we got a lot of people that don't know nobody know about, and we gonna play all of them.
Yep.
They ain't got no superstars. They got a team full of players that
Yep.
they gonna by committee, but Baldwin County that team, everybody gonna be focusing on top Mills, and Baldwin County got a team too.
Yep.
And y'all, most of these folks cousins. It's a Hatfield versus the Hatfields up there. It ain't the Hatfield versus McCoys. Most of these folks kin to each other in Foley and Bay Minette. A lot of people don't, man, they way down there. Yeah, the ones that left went down to Foley, and the other ones stayed in Bay Minette. So at the end of the day, y'all, these people are kin folks.
It's
This is a
us.
kin folks bowl.
It's us
And-
versus Oos.
exactly. And Cole, you talking about the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fired up atmosphere. We know what Foley gonna do. The type of ball they intend to play, like you say, by committee.
Yeah,
Which we know a lot of teams in this region have figured out, like, you are not going to win a game in this. Really, that's the key to winning football, man. You got to do this thing by committee. It can't be a one man show. We've seen where one man shows don't end up the way it should go, or everybody thought it should go, and that's not to throw no shade. That's just real. When you got team ball, that's the best ball, and they can find themselves in a good situation if they come out with the win against Baldwin County. But Baldwin County's on a mission this year, and they got the same energy over there in Bay Minette that they have in Citronelle, and I think a lot of people taking that for granted. And I don't think a lot of people
I can't wait
understand.
for the season, Cole. I
You
can't
know,
wait.
Coach, I don't think a lot of people understand what it means when communities and towns like that have the morale and the support of the entire community behind those boys at that school. I don't think people know what that means. That means like no losing home games type situation. Like, I don't think folks know what that means.
Go forward, what you got on this game, Foley? And I know you know the coaches, at least on the Foley side. Talk a little about this game. Still,
The first year staff for Baldwin County, you got Ty Mims and those guys. I mean, I won't be shocked if he goes off, has a great game, and Baldwin County were to win. But at the same time, I just think that Foley, even though they may not have as many big name players this year, I think their coaching staff, I know a lot of those guys. I know Derek Scott, coach for him. I just think he's going to have that team ready, and it may be a close one, but I would probably right now give the edge to Foley. And if Baldwin County wins, I apologize, and I'll give you all the credit in the world for beating those Foley lines. But right now, I'm going to go with Foley.
Coach Ford made the best statement ever.
Hmm.
If I get it wrong, I'm gonna apologize.
Hmm.
Stop trying to hold us accountable for us having an analysis of what we think.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
if we get
NFL
it
Network,
wrong, we get it wrong.
right?
This ain't 990 boo
I mean,
boo. We ain't
Nick
playing.
Saban,
We ain't in
right?
elementary school.
Nick Saban's going to have to make picks this year, and he'll get some wrong. But I mean, that doesn't mean that he, doesn't study the game or know what he's talking about. You
Right.
don't know what's going to happen on any given game. I mean, anything can happen. So it's the way the ball bounces sometimes.
You know, facts, and I ain't even gonna expound on that. And I just say, Coach, you got anything else to say about that, or can we go ahead and get to talk about my nephew now next?
Oh Lord, he look. He don't even want to talk about, but don't worry about it. Gunner
I,
Rivers got to take on Big Miles Uda.
I already
Big
shared
Miles
my
Uda ready for Gunner.
coach. I shared my opinion about Foley and Barbican
No,
already.
no, I mess with you about St. Mike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I already shared my opinion.
No, I mess with you about St. Michael.
Hey,
Go ahead with this one, go.
well, we know Bayside is back, and they said that, and they mean that, and they got
Y'all,
one of these. They got
go
one of
ahead,
the.
go.
They got one of the great talents returning from IMG Academy,
Yeah.
and
Y'all,
it's
they might rain on this parade now. Don't be surprised.
yeah.
I'm telling you, if y'all, somebody parade is gonna get rained. I'm telling y'all, somebody who we done sat on here and talked about all the talent. Somebody and somebody's. It's gonna be a couple people. I'm telling y'all, they're gonna get rained on. That's part of high school sports.
But
But go ahead,
but
coach.
my only thing in that though, coach, is I get all that. I get all that, coach. But do they have anybody to contain the air raid of St. Michael's?
Cause you got Tucker Thomason, you got Brody Jones, man. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I thought they were seniors. They're only juniors.
Time to get bigger, faster, stronger.
Y'all, you talking about kids that just outrun people. A lot of people bragged on beating them last year. Them kids were just having fun.
They were just getting their feet
Now,
wet.
now, y'all, they was having fun to make the playoffs. Now they made it. Y'all, they
Coach,
lost the game and made the playoffs.
coach, it was a bunch of freshmen and sophomores just trying something out, and they found out it worked.
Y'all, they had just lost to Jackson, and then on the bus ride, y'all, they talked about it. On the bus ride home, they found out that they had made the playoffs. Found out that they had made the playoffs. They was mad that they had lost to Jackson by 21. They 21 ruled them. So, you
Oh yeah.
know, that's gonna be a big game though. Over there on the Eastern Shore. That's another Super Bowl, coach. I don't care what nobody say. They can get mad. We don't look. We ain't had time to break down no other games because the people in the comments done really hogged the whole show ever since the season started. So now we getting it back the way we used to do it, just like this. And y'all, this is another Super Bowl. You might not be invited to it though. Might be an invitation only type deal. But it's gonna be a lot of people at this game, and I'm tell you, next game, Keith Calhoun basketball schools. We ain't gonna even talk about it. They don't care who win. We don't care who win. Uh, we moving on to the next one. Mobile Christian and Chelsea. I don't know nothing about Chelsea. All I know, Mobile Christian losing players. Coach Lawson keeping the ones he got. He still got some Super 77 players. Y'all don't realize if them kids don't transfer, Mobile Christian probably
Hmm.
would have had 6 or 7 Super 77 players.
Yeah, they at least
That's the
probably go
point.
back to the championship game or the semifinals. So,
Exactly.
and
But you
man,
never know.
hey,
Look,
hey, we
Sterling
might
Dixon
see.
left last year. Them folk went 15
Right.
and 0. It ain't nothing we can
Well,
say.
I know who
You
ain't
know.
leaving. One of the strongest since he was even in the eighth grade and
Oh
top
yeah.
centers in the country, and that's
Oh
Bo
yeah.
Cagle. And
Okay.
hey, man, I won't be surprised if they run some plays where he's pulling. So you better watch out.
Tell you, man, that's gonna be interesting to see. Coach Lawson, a great coach out there, first year as the head coach. And y'all, he taking a blunt. Y'all, there's a reason why them kids left now. It ain't had nothing to do with him, I don't think. I think they was mad at the last coach. So, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet. Sometimes it's a good bullet,
Well,
sometimes
not
it's a
only
bad
that,
one.
but
You know.
I'll say this too, and this has been brought up in even some of those articles. I think some of these kids are trying to graduate early, and at Mobile Christian, I don't think that's really a possibility.
No, no, no.
and that might have been why you had the Sterling Dixon leave.
Yeah,
And I mean, a lot of these kids are trying to go play in the spring at places like Alabama or SEC school, Big 12, Big 10. So,
because we
you know,
say that, and the
it is what it is,
linebacker
man.
leaves and go to Viger. Well, another
Well,
kid left because he had concerns about graduating early. So I think it was a phantom. Somebody lied somewhere.
well, coaches, I get all
Yeah.
that, and just to stay more on the matchup, to talk
Yeah,
more about that opponent, to let y'all know that I really don't think we got much to worry about in this game. Chelsea went 2-8 last year, guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
Uh, and you know they 1-6 in their region up there in 7A Region 3 last year.
yeah,
And so, you know, I mean, it Chelsea. I lived in the Birmingham area for a while. Chelsea is one of them areas like Mountain Brook, like Vestavia Hills. You know, it's one of them areas.
yeah,
And you know, I don't know what they get out of that playing the team with that. You know, out of class like that. You know, we say the A's matter, but then we say the A's don't matter. So you know, that could come into a factor with them losing all these top notch players in the offseason. And Chelsea
Yeah.
probably wins because are they going on the road? Are they going up there to Chelsea?
yeah. They going to Chelsea.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We don't know what Chelsea may have done in the offseason with the way transfers been going, you know, across this whole
Hmm.
state, across this whole nation. Just talk about it, across the whole nation.
And then not only
So,
that, but y'all know as well as I do that that's a great school system right there and a great
right.
community. So there's no
Right.
telling
That,
who
that,
could have
and, that,
moved
and that's
in
what I was
there.
going to say. You know, it's one of those communities they really invest in their youth.
Hmm. You're right.
Y'all. The next matchup, Choctaw County brought their kids to the showcase. I don't care who they play this year. They are gonna be just motivated like no other. It's gonna be hard as hell to beat Choctaw County, and I don't think
Yeah.
nobody knows.
I'm picking
But
them till they lose.
yeah, exactly. Choctaw County plays something Central. Something Central made it to the Final Four in basketball, so that should let you know they got athletes. I just want to, how good the coach is. Y'all, here go the Super Bowl, the Highway
Yep.
43, Highway 17, .com bowl.
Yep.
That's what you
And
call it, coach.
Mary
fully.
and Centennial.
Yep, and fully there for varsity football. This will, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and guarantee it too. Expect Cybird to have some kind of like a Jeremy Shockey effect in a big time game. People that remember who that guy was from Miami and the New York Giants and his career, there was always a very intense
Uh, uh,
moment. And it seemed like he
from the
was making.
from the champion New Orleans Saints too.
Yeah, yeah, and champion New Orleans Saints. Very clutch, very intense player. Uh, you know, just I mean, I see that kind of just physicality, intensity from him in the game. Maybe even playing on defense and looking a little bit like some kind of moving around Clay Matthews. But expect Cy Bird to have a breakout game for
Mm-hmm.
Centronell. And I'm going to go ahead and say that and make a guarantee of that. And I think Dalen Evans is going to have a great game against his old team. I say Centronell rolls.
and I think it's also a big time, a big coming out party. I mean, we know Jeremiah
Yeah.
Connolly. He has
Oh, yeah.
a reputation.
Man.
We already know him, but I
Yep.
think like in this game, he's been locked up. He hadn't been performing. He hadn't been able to really get out there in the heat, and he's going to be hungry in that first game.
Yeah. And I mean, I've trained the young man last couple of years, some, I mean, and other trainers, but I've been one of his main ones in the past. And I can say he's one of my favorite kids I've ever worked with. And you talk
Oh yeah,
about
great
pound for
kid.
pound,
Yep.
powerful, strong, quick, fast. And right now, I mean, for a high school, kind of an edge type kid, he's got kind of like a Clay Matthews, type of guy too that you can move around, do some stuff with. In body size, that kind of comparison. But I mean, uh, with benching well and toward the 350 mark and probably going
Hmm.
beyond, as the season goes on.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
y'all
great.
mentioned everybody, but Mr. 18, the 18
Well,
sack man,
well,
Zach
we
Martin.
We still had more people to talk about, but
Oh,
you
we
can
Oh,
man,
continue.
Cincinnati's got like, hey, I'll be honest with you. If we we could almost devote a whole 30-minute segment of what we really know about Cincinnati, and there's like the, with all the diamonds in the rough that could even be playing somewhere at a JC to like Faulkner University. Don't be surprised if they might even have the most kids sign. I mean, we're not. It doesn't have to be a humongous school they're going to, but they may have more kids sign on signing day than anybody else. So y'all get ready for that. They've got 15 to 20 that are capable of playing some kind of college football. I promise you,
I
if
can
they
tell.
play their
I
capability.
I can tell y'all this about Mary. They got a kid, Jaquan Stewart, and that's a kid that
Oh yeah,
Chris Nelson remember from the C.J. Mosley camp a couple years back. And y'all, he back after surgery and all that good stuff. And y'all, them kids work out themselves on Sundays.
yeah. And
And
I
Jeff
met
remember,
him.
they sent me a picture of them working out on a Sunday by themselves. And y'all, that's scary to me. Because now, man, you gonna be vicious. You ain't gonna be just good. You ain't gonna be just a problem. You gonna be vicious. I mean, you tenacious. You just gonna keep coming,
Hmm.
regardless of what the scoreboard says. And man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a long game up there for Central Neal. It's gonna be a long game. And
Yeah,
but Central Neal done added some key components that could play in the spring game. So it's gonna be interesting to see a team like Central Nail emerged right before our eyes, similar to how Gulf Shores did a couple years ago.
yeah.
Team that people in Mobile, the Mobile area, Pritchard, and all these areas down here don't respect until they beat them. So it's gonna be one of them things. You know,
And that no matter how the game goes, if Central were to roll, pretty big, I still think there's going to be some shining moments for that young man you just mentioned. I got to meet him training Dalen Edmonds the last couple of years before and after the surgery, and let me tell you, at that kid's best, he's a lot like the fastest player. Uh, can't think of the young man's name off the top of my head right now for Choctaw County, and a mix at times, moving him around a little bit different, but. I'm not saying he's, quite there, but, has those shining moments of something that can remind you of like a Colin Wilson. So, uh, you know,
it's gonna be interesting, man. You talking about 94 touchdowns? A kid
mm,
that used to get in the end zone. It's gonna be hard to keep him out, and it's almost like the KJ Lacey mantra. He
well,
gonna get in the end zone. You just don't know when. And y'all, I'm telling you, he showed me glimpses during the spring when he took Central Nail down the field and scored in like a minute and about 30 seconds. He
and
took him on
I've been
full
saying
eight-yard
last couple of
drive.
years, he's kind of been the Kyler Murray of 1A football last couple of years from Millery. So,
Shoot, I call him the right-handed Michael Vick. That mother can
yeah,
fly. Y'all, he can fly. I'm talking about he might need FAA license. That mother
yeah.
can fly. Uh, but y'all, if y'all ain't got nothing else, we can keep it moving. Washington County and Cottage Hill Christian.
Wa-
Uh,
Washington
both
County's
teams
getting a bit
got
better.
Super 77 players. Washington County got the big offensive lineman with the offers, Kiki Bivens and Cottage Hill Christian. They got Tootle at our linebacker. So I'm telling you, two of the top players in the country. Man, that's gonna be very interesting, to see as well. Uh, that was a game, y'all. If we knew we had to be like in the studio, I would probably go to that game. That'd be a game. And Jeff know how I get during the season, Cole Hollis. I'll be the whole week. I'm going here and going there, and I end up at a game like that. And everybody be like, why did he go to that game? Because they got two Super 77 players. So, we can kill two birds with one stone right there. We definitely want to get pictures and all that of those kids in action. Any chance that we can get and not rely on other people to take them and send them. all the time. Sometimes, you want to get the eye test too, to go with everything. And man, I'm telling you, it's unique watching 3A and 2A's play. Small town football, man. A lot of people down here is really accustomed to the big boy football where you only play one side of the ball, man. It'd be so unique when, man, you see one kid might go down cramping and he play five position. And then now they got kids out there, you can see the difference. And that's the only deal with the that I got with that game. What y'all got out of that game? Yeah, y'all got anything to say about that game? Can we go and move to McGill and
Okay, hold on. You're talking about the sorry about that. Washington County
Washington
Cottage Hill.
County? And,
Yeah,
yeah, County.
sorry, I hit a button there on the mute. But Washington County should be better. This should be one of their better years again. But I just think that it's kind of like that great expectations thing at Cottage Hill. I think you got all those Tootle Boy brothers still on the team. You got the 4-star edge commitment to Auburn. You got his brother at quarterback. A lot of great expectations for him. They play to their capability and get the guys to step up around them and play to their utmost potential and capability. I think Cottage Hill, should be able to come away with victory and with a W, with a win. But you know, uh, I'm going to tip my cap and say Cottage Hill right now, but I still think Washington County plays real hard.
What you got, Coach Hollis?
Team with the most points at the end of the game, that's the team that's gonna win. That's the old mantra. When say less when you ain't got much to say. Tootle boy, like Jeff said, they got the Toodles out there, man. So Cottage Hill would be my favorite in this. Um, like you say, Washington County is getting better or has gotten better. But we know that Cottage Hill has been putting together something nice out there for the last couple of years. And this might be their year, man, with all the good news that's going on around their program with the commits and the recruits. And they have had some great showings at some of the OTAs I saw them at. So I don't know. I can't really say what Washington would do because I haven't seen them. I couldn't tell you much about that program.
I can tell you this. You better get your popcorn ready.
All good.
Uh, Washington County got some kids up there. Y'all, they got Bivens. They got Connor Williams, 6'1" quarterback up there. They got Keelan May, 6'2" wide receiver. They got Trey Smith, 6'1" wide receiver, another a senior. They got Riley Rolo Brantley. And you know what a Rolo is, so you know what he doing at running back
Oh yeah.
and linebacker. Then you
Oh yeah.
got Caden McGrew, a junior, cornerback up there. Then they got Braylon McGrew, the 5'9" freshman. Yeah, they got some freshmen up there. And then I'm gonna talk about the other freshman, the linebacker, Ricky Luker. He run the ball a little bit too. And then they got a couple more offensive linemen, the small linemen. They got Jesse
Oh yeah.
Johnson, the sophomore. And then they got Logan Beach, the 5'11", 270-pound O-line D lineman. So Washington County got some dudes up there. That's gonna be interesting to see, and they're gonna have a following. And Jeff, remember back in the glory days of Washington County, man, they were hard to beat. That was a tough ticket on a Friday night in Chatham.
They were like a Thomasville at one time. When
Exactly.
The year Thomasville won state in
Yeah.
2010, they had running back. They were almost like a Sweetwater, but just the talent wasn't that easy. Maybe they were playing against the further the right toward the state championship. But I mean, they would maul folks. I mean, it was like you can't remember the last time Mobile Christian lost to Washington County, but I guarantee you that when they had those couple of seasons. They had two running backs and an offensive line where they were too deep at some positions.
And Washington County got a nice size offensive line to be a two-way school. So that's gonna be interesting to see, y'all. We moving on back to the big boys. McGill Tulane Catholic versus Daphne. The Purple People Eaters.
McGill should be
Boy,
better. A lot of people don't know this, but Ashley Johnson's the assistant head coach and the D coordinator. So they should definitely be a lot better on defense. I just Daphne, man, I think this is going to be the best Daphne team that Kenny King's had. To be honest with you,
yeah,
since
they
maybe
loaded.
KJ Lacey played quarterback or something, but defensively, I mean, if you saw them any in some of this summer and spring competition, uh, man, they can really get to you. So it's just going to be a tough day, I think, for McGill on protection, unless they got some lineman kids that step up and kind of earn them a scholarship that night against Daphne. I think McGill's going to be good, but I just think Daphne may kind of out athlete them and play to their fullest potential, even if it's just our old, just win by one. Right now, I'm going to say Daphne at least by one.
I don't know. You must don't know Coach Fancher left Saraland and went to Daphne. He the new offensive line coach over there. Daphne didn't hire him to win by one, coach. They are coming with it. But McGill Tulane got a quarterback. Uh, I'm telling you, tough quarterback, about 6'3", 6'4". One of the toughest kids probably in the school. So that's gonna be interesting to see. And he's grasping what they're doing. Y'all, McGill didn't lose a game at the Foley 7-on-7. You know, they were one of the teams that didn't. Some people say, "Oh man, they did it, they did that," but they won. And just like Ham Barnett said, winners win and losers lose. So this gonna be a tough test for Daphne because McGill thinking that they back. They thinking that they back, and y'all, that's the best part about these first games. And y'all, this is Super Bowl. Go ahead. If you live in Daphne and you're a McGill fan, you miss this game, something wrong with you. You know, it's gonna be a lot of people at this game. Down in, Daphne got that new turf, everybody excited. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of McGill Tulane fans that's gonna cross that bay to go
Well,
see their kids.
they got that new turf, but they sure ain't got no extra seats for the away team to sit at. Ain't nothing changed about that.
Tell you.
And man, talk about that game, man. We seen what that defensive line and offensive line is going to be able to do over at Daphne, and we do know what McGill talks about that they want to do, what they're going to attempt to do out here this upcoming season. So it won't be no lay down football going on, and I don't think the game will be decided by the halftime. But I see Daphne taking the top edge. And then have they started school over there yet?
Note tomorrow.
Okay, so I'll wait to talk about that tomorrow. About what we learned yesterday at that meeting.
Oh.
Because and I'm gonna just wait on that. But the whole thing. I don't know, man. I
All
don't
I
know.
can say is this, coach. They got a kid from Ohio. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Well, there you go. There you go.
We just gonna say it. All this coming out. That's why I say, y'all, it's other kids that have moved in that's probably better than some people on the Super 77.
Coach, and
I'm
don't
telling
leave.
y'all this now.
Was
Y'all around here chilling. Man, I'm telling y'all, this is why we encourage. We deeply encourage you all to come to these showcases when we have them. Because if we had laid an eye on you and them college coaches get in that debate room and say, "Oh man, we got this kid here. Who else you think probably good as him?" And you ain't been to no showcase. It's hard to vouch for you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, that keeps this show free. Those showcases give us the money so we can pay all these bills and all that stuff It ain't like we pocketing it. Cause we, we give out free articles, we give out free information. And my thing is this: we ain't have as many showcases like we normally do either. So a lot of kids probably could have made it if they would have came to, probably to a couple showcases. But with that said, Daphne got to leave Graham, y'all. Yeah, ain't nobody say nothing about him. The monster of monsters. And y'all, he might be the most unblockable defensive lineman in this region. And I don't care what grade, nothing. He's ferocious,
Yes, he is.
relentless. He ain't taking no plays off. He ain't complaining. He ain't even saying nothing. All this emotion come after he make a play. And y'all, if we had more players like him, I'm telling you, boy, we had a perfect football world down here. But that's why you play the game. That's why you play it. Who we got next? Mount Brook and Demopolis.
It's gonna be a good one now.
Oh yeah, Mount Brook got some kids and Demopolis got some kids. They got Dylan Williams, the Missouri Tiger commit. Uh, man, they got the Jeff. You probably remember the running back Keyshawn Rouser. He came to one of our showcases back up in Evergreen. So that's another kid. I think Wonder was at that one. I don't think he was at that one. Wonder was at that one. But y'all, this another kid, a dog. BC Rain found out last year. Man, matter of fact, coach, in that game, the reason why the quarterback scored, remember the quarterback faked a Rouser the ball and then ran around the left end and walked in. Remember the whole defense went with him, on that bootleg play when the Moplers won the game on that play.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, that's gonna be interesting. And then they play Mount Brook that week, but we ain't worried about the next weeks no more. We ain't gonna never do that no more. Who we got next? Yeah, I know y'all probably had nothing on Demopolis, did it?
Oh, no, I don't have nothing on Demopolis, coach. You mean you covered it. One thing about me, I don't believe in beating on nothing and being redundant about stuff when it's
Yeah.
just that simple, when it ain't much to talk about. Like, just, so you ain't gonna never have to worry about that with me.
What you got, Cole Ford? I know Cole Ford got some history with Demopolis.
I
He might
got some
want.
history. I got history with them too. They put me out the third round, so
Yeah.
like, like, I got history. So it still hurt, coach. After all these years, it still
Yeah, I
hurt.
ain't never lost to Demopolis. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never lost. I ain't never lost. I got an
2000,
undefeated
hey,
record.
hey,
so BC.
2015.
Oh,
And
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
oh no, go no, you finish. You finish. I can hit that
No,
again.
you go ahead. I gotta do something real quick. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, 2015. We had Brandon Rogers. We're playing at Pritchard Stadium. Man, they come in there. Stacy Luker got the pound the rock paper signs on the fence, and my gosh, man, I mean, he just put on a clinic. They got in the eye. They might have thrown the ball two times all night, and they just ran off tackle or ran tall sweep, and they put on a clinic on how to run the ball off tackle, man. And man, that kid could, he could turn it up down the sideline, or he could just get north and he'd buck a linebacker and then buck the safety. And it wasn't big long, it wasn't humongous long runs, for like big touchdowns breakaway or anything, but it was just like 4, 5, 7, 10, just what you'd want to wear a team out. And basically they put on a running game clinic on how to run the football and pound the rock. And we might should have did the same thing.
Tell
So
you, man.
Demopolis, they're like a Jackson,
I
and
feel the same way, coach. I feel the same way. We kept trying to pass the ball. We
yep.
had a pretty, we had Danny Woodson, we had Carl Davis Jr.,
Uh-huh.
and we had a whole lot of guys in company over there. And we had success all year moving the ball across the air, and we just stayed with that. And I think if we would have just gave that ball to Chris Polk,
Yeah.
the cousin of Chase Howard, you know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? I think we would have. been successful that day
Don't
against
worry
Right.
about it, cause
Franchise.
we had Kenny Newton and Marvin Sheen. And
Yeah.
BJ Scott at quarterback.
Yeah, yeah, I know all that, coach.
Boy, look, Nudie ran in one off of the counter play. And then next play they went play action. Cole Holly was the offensive coordinator. And Cole Holly came out that bunch, faked the toss, and BJ threw that thing to Sheen 80 yards. And that was the dagger. And Lance Thompson offered him right on the spot. Lance Thompson was the recruiting coordinator at Alabama. And he was at the game, and man, he said, man, he ain't never seen nothing like that in his life. I think we put up like 48 points on them that night. We beat them like 48-7 up there. And man, boy, that was a nice little ride back uh, from up there that night.
Yeah.
But y'all, here go the game, the Beach Bowl. Orange Beach versus Alberta. A lot of people probably say, what beach? Alberta has a beach. For everybody that don't know. But we did a history 101 on that.
Oh yeah, over there, Pirates Cove.
Yeah, Pirates Cove, exactly. But I'm gonna tell y'all, man, it's gonna be a game of emotion. Alberta, had the tragedy over there, and y'all, Orange Beach got a new coach. But the only knock on Orange Beach was when Orange Beach brought the kid to the media today. He said baseball is the sport everybody need to play. So
Yeah,
Alberta, y'all, they might be about to gain some momentum out of this game. Orange Beach got bodies. Alberta got more players, and I'm looking for Sherman Williams, nephew, to have a big season. Yeah, he had almost 1,000 yards last year. And man, I think he gonna duplicate that again this year. What y'all got on either one of them teams? If y'all got it,
well, Alberta, not pretty good year last year, but they have construction going on, and construction does something for children.
yeah,
Um, and that's major with the amenities that they're adding to their stadium. Um,
they got a brand new indoor facility.
right, the brand, which is built on their stadium. You know what I'm saying? Like it's built on the back of their stadium. That's the
Yeah,
crazy part about it. And one of the things I'm looking forward to is to see how that team responds this year. We know anytime you have a band of brothers that plays ball and we lose one of our brothers, we dedicate that season to him. And whether they do anything with the season, you best believe that they're going to come out fighting every time they play because they got to fight for that soldier that's no longer there.
yeah.
And inspire football like that, they'll win it ugly. They'll find their way in the playoffs ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, and just gotta see. That's gonna be a real emotional first game. Let me see. Is that a home game for Alberta?
I think it is.
If that's a home game for Alberta, it's gonna be a ceremony. It's gonna be a lot of crying, and then it's gonna be some rejoicing because now they got the rally and the game got to be played. And I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to be the other team that got to play Alberta first.
Hmm.
What you got, Cole Ford?
Yeah. Alberta should be a lot better this year. A lot of people don't know it, but let's see. They're still 5A.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Biggest 5A school in the state, everybody.
yeah.
Don't know if y'all know that or not, but they are. But Orange Beach got a lot of talent. Man, it's gonna be hard for me. Uh, and with Orange Beach trying to compete with Gulf Shores, I mean, maybe win
I
by
hope they
one,
not.
but
Shit, I hope good. I hope they ain't. Shit, they gonna lose that fight.
oh yeah, I mean they're gonna lose that fight. But I mean, I'm just saying, they're trying to eventually get there with the facilities and everything else. Right now, they can't. I don't think they can really do that.
Man, they could be in the Astrodome and go in Orange Beach. They ain't gonna
Yeah.
never kick up with
Yeah, they'd
them.
have to change coaching staffs and recruit some players or something. You know what I mean? From Texas, California, or something. But no, I mean it could go either way. I mean, I see it. It could be a 1 point game or something. But
Oh yeah.
I don't even know who to pick. But Uh, I really don't want to pick anybody. I just say the best team's going to win. Whoever scores the most points.
Exactly. Tell you. That's how we normally do it
Maybe
on
Orange
here.
Beach.
Tell you. LaFleur and Fairfield.
I'll go
LaFleur
ahead and
going up
take that.
Win,
I-65. They're gonna go to the Civil
win by
Rights Museum.
one, LaFleur. I believe in you. They got the talent. They got
They
enough
got B
talented
Robinson at
kids. Just win
quarterback.
by one.
Tell you.
Well, I get that, and that's all I'm saying too. You on the road, you already down 14. You know that going into an away
That's right.
situation, you already down 14. So win that game by one. Uh, and in order to win that game by one, you just gonna have to be true on offense. Coach McCord is gonna have the defense ready to play. I have no doubt in that. Defense is gonna be ready to play ball. You're going up against a
Cole, it sounds like you went to LaFleur or something.
you going up. Well, I'm talking about Coach McCoy, who is also a McGill guy, a Grambling State guy, a guy that has proven to put a lot of kids in D1 programs and got guys that's gone to the league and stuff. So I trust he's done it from McGill and Blunt, and now he's at LaFleur. We're blessed to have him in his third season there with Coach Jackson. And like you say, you give a man 3 years to see what they can do. And 4-7 Fairfield last year. They went 4-3 in the region 5A region 5, but now they'll be in 4A this year. And they went 2-3 at home and 2-4 on the road. So it's not like LaFleur can't go up there into that stadium and come out with a win. Like I've been keeping up with that one right there because, like I say, that's the school, that's the alma mater, and I don't know nobody who wouldn't keep up with their alma mater. And
Oh yeah.
so, you know, I don't know. They're in Fairfield's in 4A Region 4 this year, so they
Oh,
got
they gonna be on this end.
yeah, so
Region
they
4 comes down here.
yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yep. So a lot of teams down here in this area are gonna be able to get a good chance to get a look at what Fairfield has in the 4A region, like our St. Michael's and our if they made the like I said they made the playoffs last year up there at Fairfield with that very ugly record, but I mean they had what they needed in the region. What was 4 region wins?
And they won the 5A state champion in basketball. So,
Yeah, and they
you
did.
know,
You're right.
they got a pedigree of winning. Especially they get some of them basketball kids out there. Coach Ford, great coach up there at Fairfield.
Yep.
LaFleur coach made a statement.
And before you get that, you got to think about LaFleur plays Viga in the area championship to go up the road.
Yeah.
So it's a lot going on in that. So it's gonna be like Jeff said. You got to win by one, but you can get back to Coach Jackson's statement though, for real.
Coach Jackson made a bold statement. He said he gonna make the playoffs. Whoop de doo. But then he comes right back and say they got a new offensive coordinator, and he kind of made it seem like it's a quarterback controversy. You
Yeah,
got to know. You got to know who gonna be that trigger guy. You
yep.
know. It.
I was
You
I
know.
was happy at that point too, but then up until that point, you feel me? I liked everything Coach had to say until he said that, and I was like, damn. I'm like, we can't have that. That can't be the problem if we're gonna talk about being successful this season. Like,
Oh yeah. No confusion, man. And
no,
man. I know you got the 6'6" kid over there, LaShore. Uh, y'all, he
he's a
got to
dog.
have a good year this year.
Yep. So that's what they're waiting on in Tomanville. Waiting on more offensive production. Defense can't. Defense wasn't designed to score every time they go out on the field. Defense was designed to stop scores. And if they're the only team that's going to be out there on the field, and you already know what you're going to get. So LaFleur has to have a great offensive showing against Fairfield if they want to come back home with that win. Ready to move on to the next one, Coach? Testing, testing. He popped out. Jeff, you still here? What Coach done did to the sound?
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
I
See,
don't
my
know
damn,
what.
it died on me, Coach. It normally give me a warning. It should be nothing tonight. Well, it straight died. But I'm on my phone. But I can tell you this, man. That's gonna be interesting. That's what I say, man. The talent is there. I just hope they can get that part together. You know, you don't want a kid to be a 4-year player, starter, and all that, and you don't win with that kid ever. You know what I'm saying? And you got to win something with that kid. That kid, you know,
Yeah,
is a great talent, and then you got a Gibbs kid on the offensive line. So just like I say, man, it's gonna be interesting to see, to see how this goes. For a lot of these kids,
hmm
I'm over here trying to plug in because I ain't even know my doggone tablet was about to die. But yeah, man. Um, what's the next game on that list?
It's looking like we got Bayshore Christian versus Fruitdale, I think.
Oh man, it's gonna be a great game. Somebody gonna win. That's
Oh
all I
yeah,
got to say.
team with the most points at the end of the game. I know that's usually who has it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff, you got anything on Fruitdale? Fruitdale normally have a good team. Bayshore Christian, brand new program in a brand new school building. Cause we gonna have to go over there and see the new school building.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting to see. Linden, perennial powerhouse, play Fultondale. They playing up in this one. That's gonna be interesting. But
Well, you know,
normally,
Marengo County built
yeah.
like that now. You know.
Cole, you took the words out of my mouth. You know them folks ready for that.
Oh
They
yeah.
used to whoop it up on bigger, and bigger teams. They don't be stronger or faster. I tell you
Shout, Shouts out to all the Richardsons and all the Irbies and the
that.
Lewises from Sweetwater, all the Marengo folks up there.
Coach Lockett, he don't won a state championship in his new era. Over the last 4 years. So, I expect them to get back to their winning ways, and it never stopped. Last year we thought, remember, boy, they pulled off a couple wins. We thought they was dead after the first round, and they ended up winning a couple games. So, I ain't sleeping on Lennon this year. I can tell you that. Choctaw Hatchet and Gus Shores, Coach.
The Battle of the
Coach,
Beaches.
How about this, Coach? It just took us this long to finally talk about this game.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, we
talking
had
about
on.
we done dealt with all type of other controversies, and we hadn't mentioned this game not once.
We had
And
on.
we did. Some of the comments made us switch the narrative or whatever. But we ain't switching no
Nah.
more. Chattahoochee, one of the top teams in the country, y'all. They in that poll.
Oh yeah.
We found out Chattahoochee ranked high than Pace. So, y'all, this is a big nationally ranked game here. Two of the top 300 teams in the country. So I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be fun to see. It's gonna be fun to
Yeah.
see.
It's also the inaugural Battle of the Beaches. Something that's supposed to be going on for probably longer than we can live. they intend to make this game a classic rival, something like the Saturday game that we're gonna talk about here on the show.
Oh yeah. Tell you, boy, we moving right along, Coach. Oh,
Yeah.
we done moved. Colin Wilson, we get to see. You know, the other night they had an argument about who the best player and all that. We gonna get to see.
Yes.
We get to see. We get to see all the new kids.
On the
So,
Father
this
Time
might be a game we need to go to, Coach.
Which one?
This might be the game we need to go to.
Choctaw Hatchet?
You know, Gus Show got a lot of transfers coming in. And, you know, the other night they was having a big debate about Colin Wilson, you know, in the comments. But I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be interesting to see. You know, they got a veteran quarterback coming back. Yeah, he ain't throw for a lot, but he played a lot. And, you know, real game manager last year. And hopefully he'll throw a little bit more passes this year. You know.
I think he got some targets to get it to this year. And I think he got some protection up front for him to see where to throw it. So,
well, I can tell you this: they got a 6'6" kid that moved in, one of the top players in the country. I just wish we would have got confirmed earlier, but we could have got him on the Super 77 as well, y'all. Gus Shores got about 8 or 9 kids that should be on the Super 77. I'm gonna say that again for the people way in the back who just thinking 1 or 2 schools. Y'all, they got 8 or 9 kids that should be on there, along with Donovan, Jamaica Garrett I mean Jamaica. What I call it? Jamaica last name Garrett. I think that's somebody. Is it Garrett? But Jamaica and Colin Wilson. I know those two. And you know, they got to move in from Oxford. It's gonna come in one of the top basketball players in the country. So that's gonna be interesting to see as well. Coach, where we at now? How that game get down there again? Chickasaw Roberts there, Coach.
Chickasaw reaching real hard with this one. You're going to play against a pro. You're going to get play against a team, man, that you know they're not known for winning and pulverizing people, but they got more men than you, and it's going to be a long game. And
another by committee team, Coach. Robertsdale and Foley got the same mentality.
Yeah,
we gonna play all our kids.
And these kids playing for a guy that they believe in because they believe that this guy believes in them.
Yeah.
And when you got that, they'll run through a brick wall for them.
So I'm a living testament on that. I coached in Robertsdale, and y'all, we made it to the Elite Eight, and y'all, them kids. When I say that's the hardest working team I ever coached in my life, extra work, they gonna do it. Especially when they got a good coach that believes in them, and then now they believe, you know, it's reciprocated back to them. So that's gonna be interesting to see. But Chickasaw got a veteran coach, but I don't think he's ready for this Robertsdale team.
Right.
He might have been ready for the last year's Robertsdale team.
And it's unfortunate that he has to come into his first game as the head coach.
Yeah.
And he had no control over the schedule at all.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard, man. You know, speaking of coming in to something that you ain't got under control, the next game, McIntosh and Satsuma. Satsuma got the transfer from the Bird kid transferred to Satsuma from St. Paul's. 3 year quarterback from St. Paul is at Satsuma, y'all.
What
This
did they
game might
go?
get ugly.
Did they go 6-4 or 5-5 last year?
5-5.
Okay, so they're middle of the pack. They looking to build on what they did last year, based on what we heard at media day.
Oh yeah.
The
The running back ran for 1,200 yards. Though you forgot about that?
No, I didn't. Oh, no, I didn't. Ain't gonna forget no running backs out here doing good work.
That's another kid, Colt. That's another kid that should have made the Super 77 based off of his stats. He had better stats than some of the people who made it.
Yeah.
Telling you now. But, that's gonna be a Highway 43 classic. McIntosh should be back home by 9:30. Pans, y'all can pick him up at be there by 9:15. Just in case it's a running clock.
I just say it's a good time for for Coach Harris in the game to be tested and to make an effort to teach through adversity that night.
Oh yeah, it's a great adversity. Especially get ready for 1A when you're dealing with Leroy and all that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Definitely gonna be a test on adversity that night.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Leroy, Thomasville and Leroy. Cole, this gonna be the possum, rabbit, squirrel, deer, sausage classic. Sponsored by Coca-Cola. Tell you, it's going down. Man, this game gonna be. Coach, this game might be over early too. Simply because both teams gonna run the ball about 90 times combined in this one. I guarantee you that. Gonna be fun to see. The Wall of Champions up in Leroy. I can tell you that. Gonna be fun to see. And you see, Leroy don't mind playing against the bigger teams. Leroy does not mind playing against the bigger teams. First game, that's gonna be interesting.
No, they don't.
So let's move on to the next one. Elba and Laverne. Elba got the one of the top running backs in the country. Alvin Henderson. So probably Elba's gonna be by a lot in that. They might put about 59 in that. J.U. Blackshield taking on Marengo. Your folks go.
Oh yeah.
Gonna be tough. The Purple People Eaters coming up there.
Well,
they do a great job. Coach Sims up in J.U. Blackshield do a great job over there. Well, I like the coaches over Marengo.
Well, Coach,
I like those coaches.
Coach, the bulk of us is in Marengo, so in Linden, so I'll just leave that at that.
The Dixon Mills, that's what they call it. We call it Marengo.
Yeah.
You go ahead and play Dixon's Mills.
Yeah, you got to go to Dixon's Mills. I get some assistance over here.
And then the next game is gonna be Gage Davis and Rayshawn Coleman and the crew. And associate. Sound like a law firm, don't it? So they're gonna beat the hell out of Monroe County. Monroe County they got better last year. They ain't won a lot of games, but they got better. So that's gonna be interesting to see too, how much better they have. But man, you got to play against Gage Davis, one of the top quarterbacks in the country. It's gonna be hard. And he's a coach's son. So at the end of the day, He probably watching film right now while he watching the show. So, and they watch the show. So, he transferred from DAR up in the Huntsville area to Florida with his dad. He was quarterback. He was starting quarterback last year as a freshman. So that's gonna be interesting to see. Cal Ozark, y'all, we hadn't got too much on them yet, but they take on Russell County. Uh, that's all I know. They just take on team with the most point, go win. Cole, what you got on that? Probably the same thing.
Somebody gonna score some points and they're gonna win the game.
Oh yeah.
And that one, whether
Park
it's by
Cross. Go ahead, Cole.
oh no, go right, do right what you was doing.
Park Cross. Park Cross is taking on Selma. Selma took a blow when Coach Perry took the defense coordinator job at Viga, but
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
got some. It's still some players up there. Still some players up there. I think Coach Perry mentioned one in the comments earlier. One of the top players. I'm telling you, man, that's another kid that could have made it, Coach. I'm telling you, man, it's some dogs. Uh, some dogs. Man, it's crazy. But man, I tell y'all this. That's gonna be a good game. Park Crossing and them. Good test for them early. Team with the most points gonna win that one too, Coach. That's who I got. Oh boy! Now you get to talk a little bit, Coach. You know that's right. Going down the road, take on St. Paul's the Saints. Tell you, that's gonna be interesting. Interesting.
You gonna talk about that real quick, Coach?
UMS got the big running back. I want to see how he run the ball on Tank and all them. I just hope they don't have to stop the game because Tank done knock somebody out. I just, you know. Yeah, we get to see how good UMS gonna be for the season. This is a great measuring stick. And I'll tell you, man, St. Paul, man, they got to score some points too, Coach. They talking defense, taking defense. They got to score some points. They have to score some points. The
Yes,
team with the most points gonna win. Don't be out there playing UMS to 17-0, 14-13, and y'all win, and y'all gotta go play Sandland and all them folks over that offensive league. We don't care nothing about how many transfer move nowhere. Winners win and losers lose.
oh yeah.
So, Coach, go ahead, Coach.
Oh, you asked me for my take.
Yeah, we waiting on you.
Oh, well, it's gonna be a big game. We know UMS gonna play discipline.
Another Super
Uh,
Bowl, Coach.
yeah,
Super
another
Bowl.
Super Bowl. It's the real battle of O'Shell Road, and they're gonna play tough. They always do play tough in that game. Um, UMS lost it last year, and they were really stubbled the whole game. Like they were Spanish. I mean, not Spanish. I don't know why I say Spanish, but St. Paul's. They really had their way with them last year, and they probably could have done more had St. Paul been a little bit better last year. And I think St. Paul got a little bit better this year. And I just don't know. I just don't know about UMS this year. I told y'all what I felt way back in June about this program. And I mean, the more I hear and the more I see, yeah, they're gonna play Terry Curtis football, but Terry Curtis ain't so sure what his football program gonna do. Now, a lot of folks talk about, oh, that's just being modest and that's just coach speak, but the man ain't got no reason to get up and lie about what his program looked like or about another program. And so, just going with that, whoever come out with the most points. That's the old trilogy of that one, man.
Yeoman's right goes to Central Clay County and beat them last year.
They do.
They got Steve Campbell back on the staff, former South Alabama coach.
We talking about St. Paul, though.
I'm talking about UMS. He's going to be tough, coach.
Yeah. Can't take that away. I ain't saying it won't be. But
coach, UMS got the kid that played with the broken arm last year.
I know they do. Tough guy. Real tough guy.
So, just like I say, man, it's a lot of wait and see who wins, see who lose, y'all. A lot of people might be thinking we talk about wait and see what happens. No, see who wins, see who lose. I can tell you that neither team can afford to lose this game and expect to make noise in their region.
Mm-hmm.
The loser of this game, you might as well get ready to go on. Don't even worry about riding the playoff opponent this year. Tell you, that's how crucial it is, coach.
Yeah.
That's how crucial it is. That's how crucial it is, y'all. Don't even worry about the playoff opponent. I'm telling you, you're gonna be at the game riding one of the horses. With the sheriff department, junior deputy program. Cause somebody been listen to the show. Cause you said something about them lights not being on when you make that curve. Them lights on tonight.
What about talking about over by the
I'm coming out of downtown, headed on the Pritchard Expressway. But come anything else on that game? See. Sam players, UMS.
I ain't got nothing else on it, bro.
Now we got McKenzie, Wilcox Central. McKenzie playing basketball school. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's what I got to know. McKenzie by a lot. They got a kid committed to Troy on their team. You know he gonna touch the ball however he wants to. It'll be fun to see. Last but not least, the battle of PA and MA. So, the Palmer Classic, sponsored by Puma. The Pound Mile Classic. Pound and Mile Classic. So what you got in this game, Coach?
Let's take a quick commercial break and come right back, Coach. Give me a long. Let's take a quick commercial break and I'll be ready for it.
We'll take a commercial for this game. Hold on, Coach. Let me get a commercial.
Well, Coach, it's a lot to talk about. It's Wednesday.
Oh, all right, here we go.
It's a lot to talk about, man.
Here we go, y'all. We'll be right back.
It is time for the Icons for Southeast News Football 365 show. We are getting ready to ride to Spanish Fort, Pritchard, Sims, Sarah Land, Theodore, Gulf Shore, Demopolis, Ozark, Greenfield, Evergreen, Andalusia, and surrounding areas. Y'all get ready. It's time to let it all out. The Icon Sport right now.
So we back once again. Last game on the schedule, Coach.
And I thought we weren't gonna never get here.
Hey, took us long enough. So we got a lot of teams in our region too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the facts.
And Coach, Faith Academy and all of them didn't even play this.
They didn't what?
Couple teams didn't even play.
Oh yeah, they don't even play the first week.
Yeah. Call me here to the trip.
So soon.
Over here to the trip.
Yeah.
Oh, my phone will go out right here. You know, chicken something. We go out. I guess you can go and start talking. Because I don't know my phone. Okay.
I ain't mad at you.
What you got, Cole? Viger versus Blunt. Blunt got a new quarterback. A lot of new players playing. A lot of the old players playing.
Yeah. New coach, new quarterback, neutral field once again. Um,
They ain't got no new coach. That year
so
coach.
what? What?
To my Blunt.
Yeah. It's a neutral field. The game ain't played in Pritchard.
Oh, yeah. Before you done went to sleep. Go ahead, coach. Viger versus Blunt, y'all playing at Land People's Stadium. I'm telling you, Cole, I ain't fighting with nobody about nothing no more. Say, I ain't got nothing to fight about, y'all.
Coach, I was handling something. It was hard for me to talk, bro. So, you know, but yeah, that's kind of some of the same thing I said. Talking about the neutral field, uh, playing at lad, new coach, new quarterback. A lot of motivated guys on that program. Uh, but then you got Viger on the other side. The school that's spirit built on the other side. There's a lot of big things going on at Viger. Y'all want to do MGM led at a pep rally? Well, we had a pep rally on the first day of school. We had a welcome ceremony for everybody. And so I don't know, man. I don't know. That game gonna be crazy. It's too much.
I can tell you this here, bro. It's gonna be two teams that's gonna fight all night. They're gonna play hard. Both of these teams have coaches that believe in the grind, that believe in the grit, and they don't expect anything less from their program and their players. And man, this is gonna be a great matchup on a great Saturday. The only high school playing that day, the only high school game playing that day. And man, there's gonna be a lot of people in the stand. I'm thinking 25,000, coach.
Cause it's cause it's like I don't even know what to call it. The grand finale of the week one.
Yeah, it is a great way to close out week one, just like it was last year. I mean, it was
Man, it's gonna be interesting.
a little lopsided last year, but you know, did what it did.
Yeah, you know, uh, it's gonna be a lot of coaches that ain't never coached in this game before.
Oh yeah.
The head coaches have, but they got a lot of assistant coaches that ain't never coached in it. But I know the coaching staff they got over at Viger, they done played in the game. And y'all, they played when Viger was winning state uh, that year. Uh, that's gonna be interesting to see uh, how what they're doing in practice translate to the field.
Mhm.
Uh, I know Viger don't care when the game being played. Blunt don't either. But we don't got past that point.
Yeah,
I
please.
just,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I don't want to go back down memory lane.
shit, we done got past that point.
So you got to
Ain't,
play it no
ain't,
matter what. The game got to be played,
it gotta be played.
and it is what it
Ain't,
is. Uh, these two schools ain't gonna be the first two schools that done bit this end of the monkey wrench,
tell
and
you.
and they won't be the last two. So we can't have no extra pity and no extra sympathy for them.
Exactly. I'm thinking that doesn't eat donuts. Tell you.
Oh.
I can tell you that. I'm saying, looking at them. Oh, but you got Sammy Dunn quarterback, brand new quarterback. You got Green Pants. You got who else? Super 77. You got the linebacker crew. You got Chicken. You got EJ. Um, you got Scoop,
Yeah,
uh, Kelly. Man, that's crazy. You got Bust at a cornerback, and they got the Osborne kid from Chickasaw.
right.
That's another kid that could have made the Super 77. Then you got the other linebacker uh, from last year. I think Crosby. I think that's his last name. Man, Viger loaded, man, at linebacker.
Yeah, they said it early in the preseason. Viga is a baked potato back there.
Cole, my thing is this: uh, the kids gonna get a chance to get rest. Gonna have fresh linebackers coming in the game, and it's gonna be like nobody saw the game. There's gonna be no drop off.
It's gonna be
Uh,
paramount.
man, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. And Blunt the same way now. Blunt got some jokers over there. Tyler Lane, you got Braxton. Blunt got some dudes. Chase Howard. You got Zed. Shoot, man, you got Leatherwood. You got Mason. Shoot, man, I'm
And,
fucking.
and, and, and anytime you got a Leatherwood on the football field, no matter what school they go to, anytime you got a Leatherwood on the field, they gonna make some noise in that game. That's just what that bloodline does when it comes to sports. You go back to James Leatherwood back in the day at LaFleur,
Yeah.
Okie Doke. Man, I mean, some last names is just bred for certain things. You know what I'm saying? If you got a name
Like
like
the
Leatherwood,
McCaffrey. You got it's some names that boy ain't let us down yet. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
it's some names that ain't let us down. I can promise y'all that.
Ah, man.
And
But what I like about
Leatherwood got the
Alvin is,
offer. Leatherwood and Mason got the offer to North Alabama. They got two more
okay,
kids that could have made the Super 7-7. So y'all, I'm telling you, it ain't no reason nobody should be mad right now because all of them gonna be dog pound kids. I already know they are. And them college coaches gonna probably offer them probably more than some of the kids that's on the Super 7-7. Y'all, this is off based off of performance. When you get in the season, all that talking, all that shit go out the door. You know, you can throw that away, and it's gonna be a lot of trash talking now. I ain't gonna lie. I done played in this Viagra Blunt game. Uh, I lost the blunt twice. I lost the blunt twice. My junior and senior year, I lost the blunt.
how does that make you feel?
It don't bother me. They had the better team at the time. Damon Craig
Oh yeah,
and then the year after that, you know, they had Turtle at quarterback. You know, and them folk were good, man. Damon Craig beat us 7-0 at Lad in front of 40,000. Y'all, we damn near had the Senior Bowl that night on that Halloween night. I'm telling you, I'll never get that long as I live, y'all. We was scared to come out the locker room. I ain't gonna even lie to you,
yeah.
man. It was that many people there. I'm talking about. I ain't talking about in fear. I'm just talking about the shyness hit everybody because now you running out in front of all these people. And boy, when we ran out, man, our fan was loud. When Blunt ran out, they fan was loud that night. There was a whoop there it is convention.
Tag team back again.
Hey, but I can tell you this, man. I'm excited about what's taking place. Cause I ain't got no prediction on this game. I ain't team with the most points gonna win.
I ain't actually have one.
I ain't had no prediction the whole night for real. I'm just saying talking about the team.
Yeah,
I
look,
try not. I try not to predict games. You know, when I got pissed off the other night, I did predict the game. But it is what it is.
I ain't predicting myself. I'm just talking football and what the matchups gonna do and what they need to do.
Yeah.
You know, if they want to win, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know much else. I ain't getting caught up in the hype and see. I told you, because like
Oh, he
like
said it. He
yeah,
said it.
yeah, because these are still kids. These are still kids,
Yeah, come
and they going through puberty, and we don't. You can't account for what these kids. You didn't coach these kids. You know they'll surprise you.
on. Yeah, come. It'll be the biggest surprise you ever thought. Say,
Like what he did? What he got? What he
say,
did? What to your girlfriend? Oh, the principal ain't gonna let me play him tonight.
they got a unique situation in there too. Oh no, they gonna be missing no players this year.
That's good.
I can tell you this. I'm excited. You excited? I'm excited. Everybody excited. Um,
Oh yeah. Hopefully all the kids is in bed and sleep because the real work starts today. Well, tomorrow.
Cause that's why we
In
gonna get
Marquette
off.
County.
Cause that's why we gonna get off here before midnight, so they can't blame us. Out watching the show.
Coach, they'll never be able to blame us. They'll never be able to blame us. And the blame start at the house. And if they at home watching the show past their bedtime, that ain't got nothing to do with us.
Well, I can tell you this. I don't want to be the reason.
BET
Oh,
Uncut got a BET Uncut got blamed for a lot of things they ain't have no control over. Them
oh,
children ain't had no business being up at 2 and 3 in the morning. No way. On a school night.
oh yeah.
I was
Cool.
one of them. I know.
Hey, cool. I know one thing. I done talked that. These 3 hours done woke me out tonight.
Hey, well, I'm glad
Hey,
you finally done got yourself to a point where you talk that, coach. That means you done left it all on the table and all the hay in the barn.
all the hate in the barn, cause it's in there. Tomorrow we'll talk about the Alabama sports writers top 10. Uh, Make sure y'all go on iconsportsoutheast.com and subscribe so you can get the article of Super 77. We got to share that too. That's gonna be fun to see. I had even seen the finished product. Hang on, oh, you know what the article look like?
Coach, you can get off of here with all that yarning.
Okay, I'm about to get out here and get me some. I'm gonna go get me a dozen of these QTs up here. A whole dozen. No, I ain't gonna get no dozens. No, I get my six.
I'm about to say that's just me reading.
I'll just come back tomorrow and get six more. But Cole, man, it's been a great night. Everybody who been in the comments, man, we appreciate all of y'all. Uh, we appreciate all of y'all. And Coach, if you ain't got nothing else, Coach, we about to get out of here now.
You ain't got to threaten me.
I was just making sure you ain't had nothing else to say. Tell you, I'm about to, I'm about to, go over here and, get some of these chocolate donuts they got up here at QT.
I don't know what I'm about to do. I'm over here at the loop right now, and I'm trying to decide on what I want to eat tonight before I go on in the door. I missed Hibachi Express, and man, I so hate I missed the hibachi. I love to get that surf and turf. It's good to me. We like that steak and shrimp. UGK for life. You know I knew something about that UGK group, did you? But yeah, huh. Ain't that what they say,
I
man?
sleep.
What you mean you see?
I sleep.
Don't
I
get
see.
mad
I'm
at
finna.
me. Don't get
I
mad at
see
me
what
because
I'm
I
finna
like
go.
her.
I'm gonna get. Don't get mad at me for going to get a couple of these cinnamon rolls. Go with this. These.
Oh, you imposter.
Hey, they got about 8 of them in here.
I, and you better leave me about 4 of them.
You better get on over here and get you a couple of them. I'm about to take the whole pan home with me.
I'll tell you what, if I see you walking with that pan, I know something.
Well, I just saw Jesus' daughter come in here. I'm finna go get chocolate or donuts.
Well, you go right on and do that.
You can have the cinnamon rolls, Charlie. I'm gonna go and get the damn donuts then.
Well, you know they got chocolate. They got chocolate
They got
cinnamon
plenty
rolls
of
up
them in
there
here
too.
for me. I done counted out 12 already. I'm debating if I'm gonna take all 12 with me.
You must forgot they got chocolate cinnamon rolls too.
Oh, that's what that is. Huh? I ain't seen no chocolate cinnamon rolls
Well,
up here.
keep on not seeing them.
I ain't seen no chocolate cinnamon rolls.
Well,
I
that's
see
good.
chocolate donuts.
That's good. We're
They don't
glad you
have no
don't.
chocolate tonight. They don't
That's
have
good.
chocolate in here.
Well, I'm glad
This
you
ain't
don't eat.
Pullman's. This ain't no Pullman's bakery.
That's what you think.
Better not have no cinnamon rolls in there. I ain't
That's
seen.
why I'm not inviting you to the Wawa convention.
I ain't going to that place. They got the $17 chicken sandwiches up.
Don't be lying on my people.
You know, I was just at it right now. I wish I would pay 17 for a chicken sandwich. I could buy me a whole 10 piece.
See, while you talking like that, you double not welcome.
I don't want to go anyway. I like QT.
We're,
I'm not
we're,
cheating on QT
we're,
or
we're,
no
we're
Wawa.
glad. We're glad.
I'm not cheating on QT. I got the app on my
Yeah, I
tablet.
know you. I know you want you a cheap thrill, quick trip. I get it, all that. It
Don't
makes
worry
sense.
about me. You over there want some Wawa.
That's right.
Like
Because
Helen Keller or something.
that's
Like
right.
you
Because
Helen Keller.
that's right. Because when those little Jesus daughters go to crying and saying "wah wah," I got the pacifier to stick in their mouth.
Hey, you better not be sticking them pacifiers in them kids' mouths.
There ain't no kids.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We
Why
don't
is
do
this lady
that over
standing
here
there
in
looking at my
Texas and
chocolate
me.
donuts? Why is this lady looking at the chocolate donuts in here? Can she
I
please
don't know,
move
but
from my case?
she need to carry on. I know that.
She needs to just keep on walking and don't stop right there.
I don't know all this space that they got to walk around in here, and they just want to walk next to stuff that belongs to you. I can't.
Oh yeah, she must have heard me. She kept on walking. Just look, some people out here. Hey, there's a couple soccer players up here.
I reckon we caused enough trouble up there today. But you know those
Got some
fine
soccer
boys in that.
players.
You know those fine boys in blue never give us any trouble up there.
Hey, I really like them guys. They do a
They do a
great
fine
job.
job. Yes.
Outstanding job. Just as long as he keep walking by that donut. Thank you. Thank you for keep walking. Oh, don't come back. Oh, okay. I was finna jump off live to go get my donuts. No, he was trying to get him a box. I'm finna get me one of these boxes. Put me some in. Not. You just make sure that the team with the most points win those games you talked about tonight. But coach, it is that time of the night, coach. We ain't gonna make it to 11:46. I can promise you that.
We're
Yeah,
gonna come on up we go.
coach. I ain't even got an outro to go out on tonight. I ain't even going out on that tonight. I am KT Thornton.
I'm TD Hollis.
And y'all, we are out of here. We really appreciate everybody who stayed on with us tonight. But y'all, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all go visit iconsportsoutheast.com to see the top 10 and the Super 7 itself. Y'all, we are out of here. Peace.
Peace.
And good night.